Okay, I think we're here, right? The microphone noise is happening. The game noise is happening. All the things are happening. Okay. So, when last we left off, we were doing a whole bunch of dungeons. We were getting a whole bunch of synergy. Boy, my voice sounds a lot better than it has this week. This is great. And got one of my favorite dungeons coming up. Got some, maybe multiple bosses coming up this session here. We were in a fun point here, right, where we finished. We did the Gaia Rock boss, I think. We finished the. No, we'd already finished the Gaia Rock boss 2 sessions ago. So last time we finished Aqua Rock, we did some exploring. We finished Chinderia Tower. And so now we have. Oh baby. Okay, this is so funny. We died at the end of the last session. I'm not gonna say it was on purpose, but it turned out to be probably very beneficial. So we were going to revive most of our party, because that is the best we can do at the moment. And this means we don't have to walk all the way across the horrific continent of death. So let's get out of here. This is looking nice. Real quick, what are we doing today here? What are we up to? I believe we have ourselves a rusty sword here that we would like to see what we can do with. We have this sylph feather that we can examine. This is also a forgeable item, which is I mean, it's a feather, so this is a little strange, but it's fine. Then we have a rusty mace here that we can also try to get forged. We got a whole bunch of stuff here. The cost might be prohibitive to get all these things actually manipulated and actually forged. We'll see, find out together. But other than that, we've finally got a synergy that we can use to blow up large blocks. So one thing that we'll be able to do is to go back to the ship in... I can't remember. It's not Alafra, is it? Might actually be Alafra. Alafra, yep, that's the name. Okay. Because we were trying to fix up the sailing ship there for the Madrons, and we weren't able to do it. But now we should. This looks like a nice opportunity to try and get a little bit of a free healing here. We'll see if that's really so possible. After all, this guy can summon allies. Can get a little messy. We'll chill out here for a second, but oh, Izzo effect. Well, that's unfortunate. This might be the longest we've ever gotten to hear this track before, because it doesn't last too long. But it is the sea battle track. Okay, that's nice. Just trying to murder our friend. Let's see what we can do about that. There's not really a whole lot we want to do, I think, with this guy. We'll just do our healing and probably get out of here. The game will let us. Although it would be nice to get that those synergy points back on our boy. Being the only person who can revive anybody and not having enough synergy points to do it is a little spooky. Okay, that's quite nice. He's made a friend. Let's see if we can get out of here. We can. Love to see it. Okay, let's go to Yulin. Right up this river here. Yet to see if we will really have enough money for all of this stuff here, but it'd be nice to find out exactly what these items are, I suppose. Oh, that's right, we have to talk to Sunshine himself. We want to make you something special. I sure do. Let's give him the rusty sword here. We can make a little bit more inventory room while we're here. We might need that cash very well to actually buy this thing in the first place, so let's do that real quick. Ultimately, the money that we spend on this will probably be better spent on... We can't buy that, that's fair. What was I trying? This thing there, yeah. Let's see. Oh, now that we're also back kind of in the main area of the sea, we can do this trading quest thing a bit too. I don't want to spend too much time wandering around, but there's just a little bit of bookkeeping, I think, before we're gonna try to make some plot progress. Don't have enough money? Oh, that's so funny, really. Is there anything that we could realistically sell? We could sell the armor there. That's kind of the big thing. I honestly don't remember what this laughing fungus is used for. I kind of want to look it up. Let me make sure my cat is not outside. Monster. Okay, I think they're all inside. Surely. Alright, laughing fungus. Interesting. That's wild. Okay, so it says... This is an alternative thing that you can try to give to the couple. And it basically doesn't do anything, and they say this is not the kind of mushroom that they like. Its only purpose seemingly is to be sold. And fascinatingly, it's not an artifact. So it cannot be repurchased. So I guess the only use for this item is to sell it, which is interesting. So I guess we'll do that. Probably mostly just to get the inventory space, if I'm being totally honest. Let me move my microphone a little bit here. Make my life a little bit easier. Okay. Alright. You want to buy this psychedelic looking mushroom from me? Alright, let's get out of here. Where do we want to go now? There's two places. One is that we could go back to the caverns under Gaia Rock. It's quite a... Oh, this is not the right direction. But it's a very different place. That's all the way up here, but at least have something we can do there. Let's see. What's the name of this, this pebble that we have here? Oh, the Pretty Stone. Okay. Okay. So we can also go, I think here. Okay. So I think what we'll do, I think we'll travel to Alafra, which I think this bridge is repaired, so I think we can do that now. I think we'll curve. Ah! Welcome in. Welcome in, Doge. Good to see you. How you been? We're kind of just getting started here. Excuse me. Taking care of some like side questing and plot stuff. I think we're gonna do a little bit of a main plot thing here. Travel to a couple other places to get a couple items that are available to us, and then try to fight our first boss of the day. We'll see how successful we are there. It's one of those fights I don't know how well this is going to go because we're pretty especially underleveled due to our weird routing. I've talked a couple times before about how I've done a challenge that's similar to this, but the routing was like pretty different and we didn't have quite as many restrictions. So this fight should be like pretty significantly different than like what I'm familiar with. We did benefit really well from that death warp that we did at the end of the last session, which was nice. We died right about here. We got death warped all the way over to the Tendiria Islet, so we didn't have to walk this whole way with all these encounters that kept trying to murder us. So that was really nice. We can't actually park in Alafra over here, but there's a beach pretty nearby over here, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. And hopefully the bridge over here is repaired. If not, we're gonna have to walk back through the desert, but I think this bridge is repaired by now. It is, okay. Or maybe this bridge is always repaired and it's this bridge that's broken, I think. Yeah. All right, let's do a quick bit of plot. So now we've got some fancy new synergy from the different places that we visited. The most relevant for us at the moment is gonna be that burst synergy. Let's take a look. We were trying to get all of the shit off of the sails here, basically, so that the mast could be raised. And then this stone is the last little part of that puzzle. And how do we get over there? I think this is it. Ooh, okay, you have it, okay. Felix hasn't had a lot of stuff to do with his synergy points lately. That's strange. Is that not the last bit that we had to do here? I thought there was going to be some sort of cutscene or something. Maybe we have to exit the ship first, perhaps? Not sure if it's true. Oh, we have to, oh my god. This is like the longest way around we could have possibly gone. Okay. Hey, that block on the mast has disappeared. Hey, now we can raise the mast and use the stay looking. Hey, mate, let's go tell the mayor the good news. Yeah, let's do that. Huh? What is it, Elio? What are you so excited about? Bye-bye. It's true. Oh, she can understand him, question mark. The block that was pinning the mast down is gone. This has basically been, oh, okay. Hello, Apnea. Welcome on in. Good to see you. This has basically been their home. So by fixing the ship, we're kind of evicting these people. So we'll see what happens here, I suppose. You were the ones who did it, weren't you? I guess we could just lie. But of course, I also know that you didn't do it for our benefit. Still, Briggs will be pleased when he hears about this. Wait, really? Well then, let's go tell him. I still just can't quite believe that the stone block on top of the mast was totally vanished. I'm telling you, Mayor, I saw it with my own eyes. I mean, I didn't see it. It's gone. If you don't believe us, you can go see it for yourself. Huh? What? Whoa, hey. It's gone. That huge block is really gone. Excellent news, Mayor. Unfortunately, the Mayor of Madra will probably try to take it from us now. But that can wait. Who was able to move the block? Uh-oh, he's found us. He's zeroing in. Felix, did you do this? Surprised to see us, Mayor. Did you do this? We left Alafra some time ago, but we just returned and destroyed the stone block. Exploring, what brought you back to Alafra right now? Felix had a hunch that we might be needed here. Mayor, not to interrupt, but shouldn't we begin repairs on your ship now? Your ship? Yes, you're right, of course. Gather the townspeople and get them to work on the mast. Yes, sir, we're on our way. We shouldn't need too many people to raise the mast. Is that true? This thing's very heavy, it looks like. They don't have very good leverage neither, but... Alright, I'm counting on you. Destroying that stone must have been quite a challenge. Why don't you come back to my manor and get some rest? I don't know what happens if we say no here. Let's find out. We could use the rest, Felix. We should accept the mayor's offer. Okay, I guess that's what we'll do. I don't know why we were asked then. Thank you again, Mayor. You keep a fine house. Don't be silly, you've done us a great deed. It was the least I could do. Even if he gets the boat fixed, I don't think he's gonna hand it over to Madra. I agree, he's been way too nice for me not to be a little suspicious of him. I'm sorry, did you girls have something you'd like to share with us? I see. Okay, I guess we're doing a recounting montage or something. We witnessed Felix's only strong opinion in the whole game, and it's off screen, basically. Gia, how are the repairs coming along? Things seem to be moving slowly down there. Milord, these things take time. Sir, there's a problem. Calm down, man. You're a soldier. What are you so flustered about? Briggs destroyed the prison and escaped with his pirates. Oh. What? You were asleep while this was going on? Don't be silly. How could Briggs possibly break out of our prison? It's one of the strongest in Oceania. It probably is the strongest in Oceania. I don't know what happened, but before I knew it, they'd smashed a hole in the wall. Mayor, the mast has been raised. Hey, what's up? Wait, you're supposed to be guarding the prisoners. What happened? It appears that Briggs has escaped. That's no good. What are you standing around for? Search the area, find Briggs at once. It might not be that easy. He's a pirate after all, a famous one. Okay, well, do it anyway. No, move it. Regardless, I'm going to inspect my boat. Oh, and Felix and his crew were there too, weren't they? I treated you like an honored guest in my home. Usually one feels a certain obligation to those who do them such a kind service, am I right? So don't just stand there, return the favor and find me Briggs. This guy's such an asshole. Come on, hurry, let's go, move it. Let's go see the boat. Let's do that. The mayor of Alafra certainly does know how to look out for his own interest, doesn't he? That's one way of putting it. Well, so what do? Do we go after Briggs? Fuck him. That's right. Why should we help the mayor when the way after the way he threatened you or treated you? I don't remember what he said. Felix can decide for himself what to do. At the very least, I want to go see the sailing ship now that it's fixed. Let's just go outside and take a quick look. Let's do that. Everybody's in a new place, right? The whole town is grateful to you. Without your help, we couldn't have raised the mast. Weird. Have you ever had the feeling that someone just passed by? Maybe it's just me. This is a very strange line of dialogue. With that ship, Alafra's gonna become a big, important trading town. We'll be all right. Huge boats carry more, but we need smaller ships to catch the wind. The mayor just doesn't understand this. The secret to harnessing the wind's power is building a small ship. Large ones can't do it. Once that stone was taken care of, it was really quite easy to raise the mast again. Oh, look at this. Why do these things always happen to me? Stupid oh. Hey, the ship is gone, eh? Briggs, where are you taking my boat? He's attempting to steal it. Thief! Did you call me a thief? I paid for this boat fair and square. I'm no thief. You are the thieves. You tried to take our boat away after we paid you so much for it. It's no response. Well. You're the one who stole our boat. Ahoy, Briggs. Uh-oh, it's Felix. You're not afraid of them, are you? Look how far away they are. There's no way they can catch us now. You're right. They're stuck on land and we've got this boat. They can't catch us. What would they do, swim? Ha, you're right. They can't board us from way over there. Some pirate this guy is, I guess. Wasn't there something you wanted to do next time you saw Felix? Don't tell me you forgot. It's all we ever talked about when you were in jail. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So now's your chance. Do what you swore to do. Bleh. Is that the best you could come up with? But Cha-Cha, they're an awfully tough bunch. See, it's that attitude right there. That's why you'll never amount to anything. You know what? You're right. Hey, Felix, you guys take care. And keep Alafra safe from thieves and pirates and politicians, too. What? I doubt we'll ever meet again, but if we do, remember this. Alright. He's not very good at this, I suppose. That may have been a bit much. If you make him mad, he might chase us right back to Champa. Which is definitely what we'll do, but... Well, looks like they got away. It's very unfortunate. What? You let Briggs get away? You and your friends talk a good game, but when trouble happens, where are you? Well, isn't this a fine mess? My prize ship stolen by a bunch of filthy pirate scum. Get up! They're gone and you let them escape. You guys have royally botched this one. This ruins everything. You all ought to be ashamed. All of you were cowering while I was the only one to stand up to them. All of you. I'm going back to my manor. And you, Felix. I am extremely disappointed in you. There will be no reward for you, Felix. You let that Briggs steal my ship. You're lucky I don't lock you up in his stead. Bah, I've had enough of this. Don't just stand there with your mouths gaping. Get out of here. We don't have a boat, so there's no reason for anyone to be here at the port. Return to town. Wow. Cool guy. A+. What an awful person. Do you suppose he's always this self-centered? I mean, yeah, probably, right? Yes, he's terribly irritating. You're quite right, Felix. I'll wager Biggs is returning to Champa personally. Well, it doesn't matter. I think I've had enough of this town. Shall we be leaving? Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. This place sucks. Great. Let's leave as soon as possible, shall we? Let's do that. I wonder if Alex is still at the inn, actually. Can we talk to him or not? The mayor's been handing free food out to help us in these difficult times. The way things have been going, though, I bet everyone just hoards it all. We fixed the mast so we could use that boat. Now Briggs has taken the boat and sailed off to Champa. Why worry about Briggs? It's not as though we've got a boat to chase him with. People are just gonna be hanging out in these ruined houses, I guess. Mom was happy to hear that the repairs were coming along. The thing is, they're not. There's no way Dad can fix the house up all by himself. It's a mess. There are a lot of houses in need of repair. Until the others are finished, I'll wait quietly. Even if we fix it, the columns and the walls will collapse. They always do. Always do? How many times have you done this? This is just too much work for one man to get done. I need to stop and get some rest, but I promised I'd finish. With everyone's help, we were somehow able to avoid the wind and rain at least. You know, after all this, I now understand how difficult it is to be a carpenter. Let's go to the inn. I want to see if Alex is still there or not. Oh, he's not. Okay. Legend said that Crossbone Isle could be found in the middle of the Carrigal Sea. Ah, Crossbone Isle. Wait, did you say could? Is it not there anymore or something? Well, it's still there, but there's no point in going. Someone named D picked it clean. Wait, he took all the treasure? Yeah, and apparently he defeated the ancient ghost pirate protecting it. We sure did. What about the stories that if you beat the ghost pirate, you would become the leader of all pirates? Well, you see, that means that D's our leader now. Wow, just like that? I'll bet he's pretty tough. No doubt, but you know, he must be a reliable guy too. You think? You'd have to be to beat that ghost. That's why we're looking for him now, remember? If he's looking for a pirate crew, he can count me in. Very silly. I forgot this scene was here. Alright, I guess we'll get out of here. Let's take a quick tour around the northern part of the sea here. Could you, excuse me, ma'am? Thank you. And then we'll get off to Champa and meet up with our friend Briggs. We'll have a warm welcome for us, probably, right? All right, let's go to the islet here. Not too far. We found our googly-eyed friends again. How lovely. They're a lot less nasty than the ones we found on the Tindiri Islet, thankfully. It's quite nice. Use Felix's ability to cure himself, I think. Save a little bit of Pierre's synergy there. Trying to get him back up a little bit. Got pretty drained. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Jeez. It's like 4 rounds or something. Okay. Let's get our friends to help us out again. We'll come back here later. Don't need to do that just yet. Nice. I think we can go just due north from here. Yeah, okay. So we have something else we can do here now. We solved this puzzle stuff earlier, but we can actually progress with it now. We talked to these fellows last time, and they were seeking a treasure, I think in the, oh gosh, what was the name of it? A Sea of Time Island, I think? I guess we can go check again. I'm curious what it was. Legends about how there's a treasure hidden north of the Sea of Time. That's right, okay. We can take a look at what that location is when we get back. Do wish you could push boxes a little faster in this game, but it's okay. Alright. We did group this last time, so not quite as bad this time. So I think as soon as we approach this nest, our friend comes over. Oh my, that stone you have, it's divine, simply divine. I must have it, must! I'll give you my very fancy neckerchief for that fancy stone of yours. Alright. We traded our stone for the very fancy neckerchief. Very exciting. Let's get out of here. there's a whole side quest across the different little islets. It's a little trading quest. Let's see. I actually think we are meant to go here next for that trading sequence. But I think we'll do that on the way back from Champa. So let's go to the Apogee Islands, I think, over here. And we're going to pick something up there that we can get last time. We'll head back over to Champa, take a quick break, and start our first boss, I think, of the night, the day. It's not quite that dark yet. Okay. Of course, when we have 5 seconds left, we can get the encounter. You know, what can you do? Oh, no. No, that's not what I meant. Right. Alright, let's get in there. Definitely a much happier tune than it was last time. I don't know why that was so slow, but I guess it was. It's sort of interesting that this is here, because it's not like... I don't know. It's not like anybody could, anybody from this island could enter this place, I guess. You need quite a different variety of adepts, it seems like, to be able to do that. I'm curious how the method of rendering their font works in this game, because you can see that the way that they're doing it, they have it done once in black and then shift it, I think, up to the left, right, and draw it in white. Although some of them are a little bit different, right? Like you see the slash actually is a little bit different in the black font than it is in the white font when you look at the slash mark and the HP there. I don't know, interesting. I'm curious if those are like, those are probably single characters with the black and the white. Alright, so last we were here, we needed Parch from Aqua Rock to be making any progress, which we do have now, so we can do that. Let's save our... We'll save our video game over the top slot there, right? Because we didn't have any problems like we thought maybe we would, I guess. How do we get back to that area, though? Not from here, eh? Unfortunately, we chose very poorly. I think it's just a summon tablet at the end of this. But if we're lucky, there's some other nice treasure that we can acquire as well. We'll see. Is there anything I can do? Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure once we jump across here, it's just a treasure chest that we've already collected. But I do want to double check just to be sure. Yeah, let's get out of there. Let's do this for now. I know this reduces the amount of people that can perform healing on us, but just giving Jenna the ability to apply, I think is pretty nice. Okay. Let's pound this then. Blammo. You went to duel the Pharaoh. Well, you're gonna have to you have to make some great technological leaps there, Gary. Welcome on in. My God. Gary and I watched a very silly Yu-Gi-Oh movie lately. I had a great time. A great time watching my favorite character, Seto Kaiba, being an absolutely unhinged menace. I enjoy this character so much. He's 120% extra. It's great. Let's see. Oh, okay. Can hopefully escape with our lives, I guess. Okay, okay. Not dead? Okay, dead. Okay, that's pretty bad. That's fine. We do have the ability to help our friends out. But we can't do this a whole bunch. Not too many times. Okay. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, we're just doing some kind of like miscellaneous collectathon stuff before we get to the next boss here, which will be coming up on the next island that we're going to. I love that the movie came out like 15 years after the series. I know, yeah, it doesn't miss a beat. You can definitely tell that there's like a little bit more modern language in it, which is pretty funny. Like no way on earth is like 90s Yu-Gi-Oh making a joke about how his cardio wasn't good enough, right? But they did a great job. Yeah, that was very cool. It's also kind of funny to me though that like the kind of the premiere card, I guess, that was like released along with the movie, at least as I understand it, was the one of the blue eyes that Kaiba uses that kind of gets like dumpstered in like 5 seconds. But anyway, that was fun. I think we go up here, right? Let's see. What's up this way? Nothing. Okay. So that's what we came here for, is that water over there, and we should be able to parch it up now. Jesus. Okay. All right. Oh, we're in danger. I potentially should have saved, maybe more frequently. Fascinating. Let's revive, because we're soon gonna have enough synergy to do that again. As soon as we take a couple more steps forward. Let's save the video game. Gary, how is your Mega Man going? Gary and I are playing through Mega Man Battle Network. Oh fuck, not this way, huh? I go over here then? Okay, so both of them are that. Okay. Mega Man Battle Network 3. And doing versus battles now and then. And it's been a total blast, I think. I've never played so it's like Pokemon, right? Where there's a couple different versions of these games. Yeah, right now you can see how stupid the Doom status effect is. You see how there's so Felix has these fires, Sheba has these fires. You see how there's 3 big ones and 1 small one, right? The small ones the big ones progress to small fires and the small ones extinguish. So what you're seeing right now is the display that there's 7 turns left before they die. And like honestly, like no random encounter is lasting 7 turns, like not a single one. And like some boss battles like probably don't. So like the status is, I don't know, it's very silly in this game. It's merely cute, I suppose. I think it's made a lot more sense in other games that I've seen it in. I think Final Fantasy Tactics is probably the one that made the most, had the most effect on the gameplay. It's a Zoo currently, hell yeah. Alternative Dragon and Chaos were his poster cards. Yeah, Chaos Max I think is the one. That was the piercing one that can like OTK people if they like put a defense mode monster down, right? That seemed like the only one that was like kind of good, but then like it probably still isn't because Yu-Gi-Oh is a turn 0 format kind of game. Let's parch. Let's use our new synergy. So we've revealed this nice new area that we can go to, right? But yeah, the games we're playing, they've got the 2 versions. In America, they're called White and Blue. So I'm playing the version that I've never played before, so I get access to... It's basically like a real-time collectible card game kind of thing, which is, sounds weird to say, but that's what it is. So I'm getting a lot of these like cards or chips that I've not gotten to work with, basically. I found a pretty good resource actually for all the different drop rates of the creatures in the game. And I found out that some of the ones that I liked very much do not exist in white, so I'll have an interesting time here. Yeah, okay, so exactly as I thought, this is totally worthless, but that's fine. We just came here to get our 100% right. At one point, I think Blue Eyes was meta, the Chaos one. Yeah. I think people tried it for real, and it like worked a bit, and then it was just not quite good enough pretty soon after. But Gary might know better than I. But I mean, that's cool, right? I don't know, I think that's neat. I think it's maybe like exactly what you want from movie promo release card, right? It's not something that's like totally dominating a format, but it does get to see some meta play. I think that's pretty exciting. And it has the name Blue Eyes in it, so that's cool, right? That's neat. Alright, save our video game. The encounters here should be a little more forgiving. Actually, I'm wondering, oh, that's wonderful, okay. I'm wondering if we want to take the time to use the inn here, actually. Because I don't know if they'll let us do that in Champa. And if they do, I don't think it's necessarily going to be like cheaper or whatever. So let's maybe go to the inn here. Because we do have a boss coming up real the fuck soon. And it could be scary, I don't know. But we have 0 deaths this boss fight, so it hasn't gone so poorly yet, I suppose. Let's go to a new town. Let's go visit the pirate town of Champa. This will be interesting. I guess technically I could save my game in a different spot. In case this is in case these coins are so important for some reason. Don't think they are, but can be safe. Let's see, where do we need to go, huh? I think their beach is here. By the way, this is the content that we explored in the first game. I don't know if you can like see any of the things that were in the first game here, but maybe you can. Like if we sail up here, We'll go up here eventually. So we could sail up here at some point and just to figure out if that's true or not. I'm trying to remember like where this is in the first game. I think this is the Mogul Forest right here. And this is where one of the genie was. And so I think Xian was like right here. So maybe we can see Xian from here? Maybe not. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so that's we're gonna go there very shortly, but we're gonna go to Champa first. Okay, great. I'm glad our friend is not murdered. Let's spend a little bit of synergy from each character to heal up here. And hopefully we'll have the ability to solve our problems. Let's see. You're a scholar. It's kind of annoying. Okay, great. Okay, great. We could run around a little bit for some more synergy if we feel the need. I'm gonna save here real quick and take a quick break. Be right back. See you guys in a few. We did it. We're back. How exciting. Okay. So we have the ability, right, to walk around here a little bit. Get some synergy back. Oh, you will get deleted, my friend. Goodbye. All right. How much synergy are we missing here then, right? Probably the person who's missing the most is like 5 or 6. So 6 there, 6 there, 5. Okay. So maybe we can probably get most of 6. We're using our second save file here. Welcome back, Gary. Just so what? Just so we don't necessarily have to have spent that money there. This is probably a bit of a silly thing to do, but we did it for Briggs. I guess we'll do it for our upcoming boss. Where did the bot come from? I didn't even see it anything. From the ether, I guess, or wherever it is that bots come from, right? I was just fast, I suppose, huh? Oh, we didn't even recover a single point the last time. This is maybe a very silly way to like save cash, but I guess I'm doing it. Can I get 94? What if I need those couple points of synergy? It would not have been the first time. Can I get 95? Oh hell! I was busy reporting it. Ah, okay. So were you still able to do that? And I guess I should be doing that too then, eh? That's good to know, actually. I'm not modding a lot of channels, but that's... Oh no! Wait, can I get away? Alright, it's fine. Yeah, let me know if you still have access or not to this character. Cause their stuff does still show up for me, so I can still do it if you cannot. I guess I should be saving after every single one of these. Which seems excessive, but so is this playthrough, right? Oh, shoot. Can I get away? No? Alright, well. Pierce has full synergy? Okay. I was gonna say, if all I need is a single cure from Pierce, it wouldn't delay the ability to recover fully. So I guess if we get hit once in battle from like that stupid wolf, then we'll be okay. Still works? Okay. But only tells the system you don't want them in your channel. Got it. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. I'm assuming it's like if enough people, if you get like 2 or 3 people who are reporting it or something like that. We could. Let's see. Oh, she's only missing 1 synergy now. Can I get away? Okay. Well. I guess we were doing better than I thought there. That's good to know, though. I will... Oh, shoot. That's not correct. I'll make sure that I do that in the future as well. Because that seems courteous to the other streamers there, eh? Let's see. Three more points. God dang it. Alright. I don't want to drift too far from this town. Need 2 more points. Can I get 97? I can. Can I get 98? I guess there's technically an unlimited amount of money that you can get, because you can just kind of get lucky with peering into the shallows. But that seems extremely tedious. I don't actually want to do that. Alright. So we can look around in here. Well, I'm grateful for the food. It's somewhat annoying knowing that Briggs saved the day. I hear that Briggs sold jewels he found for cash and then acquired a boat. Oh, really? Is that what he said? Briggs really saved our hides this time, but I'm not about to join his crew. Yeah, maybe I do owe him for this, but I'll find a way to pay him back legitimately. Interesting. Father's acting like a child, and it seems like he quit his job. He plans on lounging around at home. We don't need to live off fish anymore, so we don't need any fishermen, do we? That does it. I'm not working anymore. What would be the point? It's true, it's true. Briggs did return with the jewels. He's really going to have more friends than he did before. When Briggs returned with the jewels, the adults quit working. I hope I don't become like them. Jeez, okay. Those are very industrious-minded kids for some reason. I don't think I would have been if I was a kid. I guess we can reveal this. My synergy point is gone. So scary. I got nothing for it. I guess I got cash. Uh-oh. Oh! Okay. What was this character's name? Chris usually report, factor and report them in. Wow! Oh, that is fast. Okay, fair enough. Faisy, that's this character's name. Faisy. She's from the local regions from across the mountains. D, is it you? Did my eyes deceive me? It's definitely not. It's a very strange thing to think. No, you're not D, are you? Young lady, are you looking for someone by the name of D? Yes, old man. I came looking for the one called D. Where is he? I'm sorry, he isn't with us. Well then, where can I find him? Why do you want to find him so badly? Me? I'm Faisy. D helped me once. He helped Umuk. Umuk was trapped, but D saved him. That's strange, I guess, right? Because the name was Sue in the last game, right? HSU. I wonder if this is meant to be a surname or if this is just like a weird translation. He's a brave man, isn't he? I suppose, but why are you looking for him? Do you like him? Is that it? You're a mean old man. It's not polite to tease me. That's what it is. Oh god, come on, man. Don't worry, Faisy. We'll tell D how you feel. Really? Well then, will you give this to him when you tell him? What is it? D's on a dangerous journey. I'm worried about him, so I made him a good luck charm. Ah, a good look charm. I see. I'm going home now, old man. Thank you for doing this favor for me. I'm like very curious how she got here, but it's fine. The golden ring appears. What is this? Does this thing, can we use this? Raises elemental resistance. Oh, this is a ring. Interesting. This really looks like it's a, an armlet class. Number of uses. That's fascinating. Okay, raise elemental resistance, number of uses. That's interesting. So in the first game, we had a genie that was able to do this, and it was one of the most powerful ones in our whole lineup, right? We had a couple that did the super barriers that protected us by 50% and 90% respectively. We had one genie that raised elemental resistance for the whole party. And I guess we have an item that does that now, which is pretty interesting. I mean, the fact that it takes an entire action, we can only use it on one character, it doesn't hit the entire party like the genie did. It's not anywhere near as good, but it is a thing that we could conceivably use. I'm wondering who would really care about this. I think probably the most likely person to use it would be Sheba. I don't know who she would most likely be using it on, but I think she's the person who would want to be wielding it. We are running out of inventory slots. Interesting. Okay. We've been passing up some locations that we can get money, and we might need to go through and grab those later. Chomp ahead. Obaba is the last possessor of the ancient secrets of Ankle, a long-lost civilization. There's nothing she can't fix, no matter how broken it is. She's quite the blacksmith. Now, nobody has to do anything here she doesn't want to do. We owe Briggs a lot of thanks. We can reveal all these boxes, I guess. Nothing interesting in any of them. Briggs came back with a giant load of food. I've never been so full, it feels great. Oh, that's interesting. I went to play with Aelio, but he never comes down from the harbor anymore. Okay. I don't think there's anything that we would want to do here, but we can check the shop to see if there's any weapons that are so interesting. He's been very cute.
Got my wallet.
Oh, nice. Where was it?
Over here.
Oh, cool. Okay, great. Wait, what's going on? Can we buy weapons or not? Thanks to Briggs, the champa can eat again. Unfortunately, all that food is going to run out someday. Then what do we do? Can I not buy weapons? Oh, no, this person sells everything. Welcome, welcome. If you need it, we've got it. See anything you need? Let's see if there is. Nothing here looks, I guess this is new, right? The Dragon Axe. Costs $1 trillion, unfortunately. It's pretty garbage, unfortunately. We do have at least something we can sell, right? This thing? Doesn't do anything. Let's get it out of here. If the Dragon Axe were any good, we could buy it right now. I'm wondering if there's anything we can buy for the girls. There's a potion we can buy. More gloves, not very useful. Angelic Ankh, doesn't do anything. And then kind of just garbage left over, right? Golden boots, yep, can't use that. Okay, all right, let's get out of here. We could see about buying more nuts if we want to. We do have a ton of cash. Oh, jumping in the Mega Man now? Fair enough. How exciting. Good luck. It's a spooky boss. Let's see. I guess we could make a save. I wonder, like, when would I be making a decision that it was bad to buy nuts here? Maybe I should just hold off. Maybe we should just hold off. Because if we can beat it now without buying anything else, probably want to. There's our friend up there. Hey, you just came to Champa not too long ago, didn't you? Sure did. Be pleased to know that Briggs found the ancient pirate treasure and brought us all food. How interesting. It seems the elders are considering appointing Briggs the first ever chief of Champa. I, for one, think a person who can bring the people of Champa together will do us some good. Let's go try to beat the snot out of him, I think, right? Whoa, whoa, you're Felix.
Cats.
Oh no, what's happening?
No, I just literally sat down.
Oh, they want to go outside, I see. What, really? It's Felix. You're awfully persistent, aren't you? Briggs, get out of here. Felix is here to finish you off. What was that? Felix, here? Oh no, it's really him. I gotta get out of here. Alright, well. Let's follow our friend. Welcome on in, Digger Mousy. Good to see you. How was the gymming? What, you want to come in? I'm sure, why not? As if. I'm a nice girl. I'm not about to let some masher come storming in my room. A masher? I've never heard that before. It's interesting. Oh, alright, I surrender, but go back to Alafra. I'll go back to Alafra only if Briggs is going. Wow. Why do you have to be so stubborn? Quit falling, I guess, you big bully. Interesting. What's in here? I guess it's like some kind of barracks, right? Left the tread part a little early. Oh, yeah. Poor lady. We failed to rob this house, I guess. Oh, we got the most worthless item in the game. I guess. Or one of them. Did we even ever use these successfully? I feel like we tried in a couple of fights and it was just kind of garbage. The one fight that we thought it might be useful for, it was just not good. You're Felix, aren't you? You've come to bring Briggs in, haven't you? I mean, probably. I'd rather fight than go back to jail. Bring it on. Wait, what? Can I fight you or not? What's happening? Confused. I guess we'll keep saving. Some kids. Why is everyone so scared of you? You don't look so tough. I mean, fair assessment, I suppose, right? What level are we? Like 15? Unfortunate. Alright, nothing interesting here, huh? If you so much as touch me, I'll bite your nose off. Oh, I like her. Okay, cool. I like people sticking up for themselves. That's neat. Let's see. I think this is pretty. Oh, geez, this place just keeps on going. Okay. Hello. Leave the women and children alone. They've got nothing to do with this. Holy smokes. Okay. I think we're supposed to go up to the top here. I think that's where our friend is. Hello? Come on, I'm not doing anything. Leave me alone. Alright, alright. Jeez. Oh yeah, this is definitely where we're supposed to be. Okay. Let's save. And just find out how toasted we are for this boss. What is the resistance and stats of this guy, right? Fighting a almost 4,000 HP enemy that is weak to water attacks. We would want to finish our friend off with a water gin, which we can do with Shiva, I suppose. Holy smokes, her attack is so small. Actually, that sounds a little bit nightmarish. So we do have the option of swapping her stuff over to Jenna here. We'll lose out on a source of healing. Jenna will become a healer if we do this. We can get Wish, Ply, some synergy that doesn't really matter, and then Cutting Edge, which is not too bad. It kind of makes Sheba like awful, like really bad. Can ward a single. This is like probably her best move, honestly, and it's garbage. I think if we trade these over to Pierre's, they're equally bad, but I do want to double check. This is actually like not the worst. Hold on a second. So if we do this, Piers gets his Ascetic Wish and some synergy we don't care about. Sheba gets Cure Cure Well, which is like fine, but not great. She doesn't get any useful Djinn or Genie. But I could give her Spark. Felix would have Astral Blast, Gaia Impact. That's pretty decent. I could swap these between the two of them, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, if I do that, their attack stats are so similar. It's like pretty, doesn't really matter which one of them has this. So if I do that, I can at least get Felix to be exhausting his synergy to cast those wish spells. He basically gets the same class that Jenna would have had. He just gets Thornbriar instead of those blast moves. And she gets Volcano instead of Gaia, but it doesn't really matter. Impact, Guard, Protect, Ward, all this. She would be like impacting herself and then using perhaps Astral Blast. I guess it doesn't really matter because whoever we give this setup to, I guess we could set it up like this. Because then Felix's attack set is slightly higher. Whoever's the Enchanter and whoever's the Cavalier has the ability to buff the other person's attack. I'm wondering which one of them we want to be where in the party order. Felix is like definitely a more valuable party member with this setup, so I guess we could put him on the wing so he takes less AoE damage. So we could swap them here. Piers is still our most important character to keep alive, because he'll have... Oh, that's right, if we take the Earth Genie off of him, he doesn't get his Revive ability anymore, which is actually really, really dangerous, so let's not do that. That puts Sheba in like a pretty messy position. Could do it like this. This looks pretty good, actually. So now what we can do is, Felix has Apply, Wish, Cutting Edge. It's pretty good. Jenna has Aura, which is the only relevant ability, but it's a pretty good one. Sheba has basically just Impact. She's got some other random synergy that doesn't matter. If she has any other items, we've been giving her all the important ones, right? She has the Golden Ring. Who has the stupid armor? What does this thing do again? Increases luck? Okay. Let's give that to Sheba, because I feel like she's the only person who's going to be using that. Can trade for the game tickets. Okay. And then none of these other things really do anything. Oh, actually, wait a second. Hold on. Let's trade the apples for a Spirit Ring. Who has the other Spirit Ring? Janet does. Piers does. Let's trade that for the Spirit Ring here. Okay. I think this is a pretty good setup. Let's keep this. All right, let's go. Hold it right there. So, Felix, you've come. Don't assume I'll go easy on you this time. He was pretty tough last time, huh? Is that boy him? The mighty warrior you told me about? I told you he didn't look like much, Grandma. Weren't you even listening to me? All you told me is that his name is Felix and that he's a mighty warrior. He doesn't look like the sort of person who's interested in stealing our jewels, though. But that's not the point, Grandma. If you don't destroy him now, he's gonna take me far away and you will never see me again. Oh, now he doesn't look like that kind of boy. If he takes me away, poor Elio will be so sad. What would you say about that, huh? Oh, that's just not fair. You know I can't deny my darling great-grandson. I don't see why I should be the one to get you out of this mess, but I can't bear to see Elio sad. Oh, all right. Listen, you have no idea what you're getting into. I think you'd better leave. I guess we'll stick around. Stubborn, are you? Ah, well, if that's the way it's going to be, get ready for your medicine. Heart of the earth, fury of forge's flames, grant me power. We're about to make a friend, you guys. The Avamander appeared. He's a big boy. Okay, let's talk about this fight a bit. So, probably the scariest things this creature does are, it's got a stun ability that affects how many people? A single person. And then it just has a bunch of fire AoE stuff. I'm thinking this probably won't be too bad. The only thing that's scary is that it just has a truckload of HP and is just a much higher level than anything we've seen before. But I think this will probably be easier than the Briggs fight, which was the nastiest one so far. Let's get into it. So unfortunately, I might want to have Felix hang back a little bit with Wish. I'm not sure how all of our, actually, can check about the agilities, right? So we have, I think everybody but Felix should go first before this character. How many turns does this guy have actually? It's twice per turn? Okay. So probably what happens is that like almost the entire party goes, then Avamander, then Felix, then Avamander. Which is pretty good. It's nice to have one character with an AoE heal in between the character's 2 turns, the enemy's 2 turns. Because I hope so, Gary, I hope so. It helps just like really prevent any stupid worst case scenarios from getting us. Let's just kind of go, I think, for now. Piers has a kind of continual problem where like if everybody's at full HP, he doesn't really have a lot to do. But that's okay. Let's get that calculator out, right? We're looking for 3,792 HP to be obliterated. Let's see what we can do. Okay, kind of exactly as we drew it up, right? Impair is actually pretty sweet for us. Not only does this move do very little in a regular playthrough, but since we're not wearing armor and Impair is based on reducing percentage armor that the character has, it kind of does almost nothing. So, we love to see those returns. Well, this will be a bit of a slog perhaps, but this is its most dangerous move, I think. Oh, okay. And it does have the ability to stun multiple people, maybe. Let's see. Ability works on the mechanics of a summon sequence. It's the whole party. Oh, never mind. No, I'm thinking of a different ability. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So the thing that's weird about that ability, is that the damage fall off to the other characters is actually like very unusually high. Okay. So we should probably heal a bit. Probably, maybe. Our friend here does not have a whole lot of things to do, but that's okay. We've already taken down like a third of this thing's HP, so I think we're probably not going to be in for such a threatening fight here. 15 damage! That's so cute. Poor little girl. Alright. you stunned? Okay. Almost killed our friend. Defense returns to normal. So I'd like to be able to probably impact again. That's the most impactful thing I think she can be doing, so we'll do it. Just keeping the attack buff stuff up on our friend. That does a lot of damage, actually. Okay. 183. Let's keep going. I think that actually could have killed Felix, interestingly. Let's maybe be kind of conservative this turn, honestly. We don't have. Maybe it's not time. Maybe it's not time. Thankfully, this guy doesn't recover HP like the last horrible boss that we fought. This does do a lot of damage. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of actions out of us to like really match the damage output this guy's doing, but probably be okay. I guess Shiba could maybe die this turn. Sort of see. Okay, guard is fine. We're getting pretty close to half the damage so far, which is nice. Let's see. That being the case, I might be happy enough just to cast Aura here. I think I'd rather do, let's see. Let's do that, and then help our friend this way. Shiba's not really doing anything effective in this fight, unfortunately. She also just is dying the most, so I guess we'll also protect this non-contributing character, unfortunately, but, you know. We don't want our friend to die. That's nice. God, that does a lot. Alright. Let's keep going. I like, maybe I actually do use this herb here. Save a little bit of synergy. Like, actually getting any mileage at all out of the herbs is pretty nice. Yeah, that does exactly what we want it to, basically. $171. We've officially hit half health on this character. Pretty yikes. Let's see. Could do this again, I suppose. Or maybe she uses a herb on herself and we cure well on Piers. That's probably the way to go. Yeah, I think this guy just doesn't really have the damage output to threaten like 4 healers, basically. I think if he uses something like Star Mine, targeting the same character twice, he can kill them. But it's such a low chance that that ever happens. So it's a pretty chill fight, Kind of want to use the Spirit Ring. Kind of do. Let's do that. And we'll cure Felix, I think. Is it gonna break? It didn't. Okay, nice. All right. Not too scary. Minus 135. Scott, thank you, Kinker. How's it going? Say good luck, but nothing but skill here. Cheers. Yeah. We're doing pretty well here. I I was worried that this boss might be a little spooky, but this has been pretty on rails so far. So we're well over halfway through this guy's HP, and it just doesn't really have the damage output to threaten like 3 healers and 1 attacker, basically. It also has remarkably low agility, which has been really nice for us. Did Felix's attack drop to normal again? Oh, Piers is stunned. Okay. Yeah, our attack did drop. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, so we do have a little bit of a scary turn here, so we might want to chill here a little bit. Let's... I want to do this. Maybe we can Aura Elixir our friend. I think we'll live here. I think it's possible for the Avamander to kill Piers from this point, but pretty unlikely. Yeah, I think it, yeah, like if those are both crits, it kills Piers probably, right? Okay. Let's take one more turn to chill out, and kind of just reset the fight a little bit for us. Jen is starting to get pretty drained here. Fire Breath. That's fine. Okay, that's also fine. Let's see. You don't have any herbs. I wish you did. I wish you could also heal our friend, but that's not an option. We could use a nut here, but that seems like a waste of synergy. Increase ally attack. Boost ally agility. I think this might be actually detrimental. I think all of our agilities are actually in a really good place. Having someone who's interspersed with the enemy character's turns. I could certainly do this once more. I think this is probably the play. Let's do that. So Felix has got full attack back up again, I think. Is that true? Raised by 134, it's pretty good. Let's go on. Jenna, maybe just attacks here. I think we can keep using these herbs, and I think just wish here, and we'll be probably okay. Oh, okay, I think I picked the wrong person there. Jenna's still hitting pretty hard, honestly, which is nice. I haven't really been speccing too hard into her ability to deal a bunch of damage. I think part of that is, though, the elemental weakness that she's getting with her Unleash is doing quite a bit. Felix is downed! Okay, alright. Interesting. Thing's got 1,000 health back left, so we've gotten about a fourth through this fight. Okay, interesting. So we can try to revive our friend for free. We can pay a third of Piers' mana to revive him 100%. If we fail to revive him with our chance-based revival spell, I think we're in a pretty nasty spot. Because then Jenna's losing a turn in the future. She doesn't lose her ability to AoE heal, but it's still a little bit scary. Yeah, I think we want to Aura here, probably Herb here, probably Revive here. We can't do this too many more times, so we need to make sure this doesn't happen. We've also wasted a whole bunch of turns of Sheba's boosting Felix's attack, because that all gets wiped away on death, unfortunately. Oh, this is bad, actually. Yeah, okay, that's bad. Okay. What do we want to do now? I have a feeling that when we get Sheba back up, we don't need Felix. He's slowing us down. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. Okay. It's a little spooky. Let's talk about this. Can we try reasoning with him? No. Let's talk about this. If we use the Shade now, we're locked out of Wish next turn. Felix still has full synergy for some reason. I guess we haven't been wishing, which is fine. What do we want to do here? I'm wondering, like, if we can afford to use Kindle from Jenna. So if we Shade this turn, we can still... No, we can't heal. Okay, no. If we Wish this turn with Felix, it goes after the Avamander. So we want to do some kind of healing before Felix moves. Probably Wish for Impiers, but who knows for sure. Then we would be Kindling from Jenna if we if we do that, and she misses. She still has Aura if we need to pull that out in an emergency. Piers can only revive twice more. As we've seen, the Avamander, if it just wants us, if it wants to kill people, it can just sort of do that. We really don't want to waste a Psy Crystal in this fight. We only have one more of those left. And I don't... We still have at least one more boss before we're going to be able to get Psy Crystals, before we can farm those. So they're still very valuable for us at this point. So I think we want to try to do... We want to try to do the course of action that's going to save us using a Psy Crystal, I think. So let's spark our friend. And what are we going to do over here? Probably get a nut on Jenna, I think. It's unfortunate. Okay, so we get to go in the middle of its 2 turns to recover a bunch of health. So that's nice. Still pretty spooky. Thankfully, it's pretty difficult for it to damage Piers and Felix. Just because Sheba's dead body is kind of hanging out in the way there. It's lucky that there isn't like a D&D 5th edition thing here where you can like damage the down players and like have a chance to like kill them permanently or something, you know? Like the AoE hits them or whatever. Let's see. I guess we wish again? I guess we get sad? We could Spirit Ring right now. I think that's probably the play, because I think using any synergy from Piers to heal people is a nightmare. And I think we need to heal everybody before the Avamander takes a turn. Let's try this. Let's see if it breaks. Oh, it broke! Okay, alright. So that's not good. Please don't stun my friend. He's not stunned, that's good. Okay. So we have the chance to use our percentage chance revival again. But now we're in a bit of a spookier spot because Piers no longer has the Spirit Ring. That was kind of our like ace in the hole backup plan for not dying. So I think at this point we want to use our revival synergy. It kind of sucks to be here, but I think that's what we want to do. I also think we want to use Wish off of Felix to just make sure that we like stabilize between these 2 turns. Jenna has exactly 2 auras left in her pocket. Let's be safe here. I don't think anybody can die if we do it this way. I think something extraordinary would have to happen. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, all right. So we're alive. That's good. Can I attack with Felix this turn? I think so. I think I can do all of this stuff. Let's... Oh, that's so sad. This thing is so good. Okay. Should be good here. We're really running out of synergy on Jenna. It's becoming kind of a problem. We need to start like closing out this fight if we can, but I think we're still like 1,000 damage away. Yeah, so that's not great. That's not great. We're probably gonna have to start rolling some dice from Shiba to see if her spirit ring is gonna break or not. Okay. Getting the unleash is pretty nice. Holy, that was scary. Okay, that could have been bad. Attack with our friend. This is the last R that we can use if we use it. This is a good time to do that. I think maybe we'll wait on it just because Shiba's health is so low. So instead, we can... Let's compare the attacks of Jenna and Piers, right? She has 242, he has 2... Okay, so Jenna is the second highest attack. So we could come in here with Jenna, try to start closing out a little bit faster. Do we want to use the spirit ring here? Is that a good idea? Another option is to use a nut on Piers, use the golden ring on... Oh, this hits everybody! Oh, this is so much better than I thought it was. Hold on. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. That's really good. Wait, hold on. This changes everything. That's pretty strong. I wonder if it is a fourth of the max buff or half the max buff. It's probably a fourth. I'd be really surprised if it was that powerful. That's exciting. Okay, wow, that's really cool. Okay, Shiba just became like a legitimate character in this fight. This is awesome. Let's... Gosh, what do we want to do now? What do we want to do now? I think this is good. Then a good time to Aura, and then Golden Ring, and then use a nut upon yourself, and go from there. By 20. Okay, yeah. So this is a fourth of a maximum buff. This is still pretty good though. It's still a very, very powerful item. That's cool. Okay. Imperia, it doesn't matter. Okay, 160. That's actually exciting. That item's pretty sick. Okay, so now Jenna's a lot less helpful in the healing department, but she still does have a lot of attack to just kind of come out swinging, right? I think we do this again, and we use a nut on our friend over here. I was gonna say, I think if it breaks, it's kind of fine at this point. Okay, minus 77. Okay. This should do way less damage than it used to. Yeah. That's very exciting. I wonder... I think we actually want to shift Felix into like a healing role for the next couple turns of this fight. I think Jenna will be doing our main damage, and... So revive 15... I wish you had a genie that did anything useful, buddy. I guess you have ether, so I could do this, and then wish. That seems pretty good. Let's do that. And so we're gonna slow roll this a little bit more, and just use leverage Felix's synergy as a buffer here. It's nasty. Oh, please don't kill Shiba. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Let's just, I think just do that again, right? I think that was so good first time, right? Scary, but not scary enough, right? We have our nice character who's right in the middle of his turns. Okay. I think we want to wish, attack, herb, attack? No, there's not so many turns left. Let's see. If we attack here and get 2 unleashes, we set up for a kill next turn. But I think let's just be careful. Should be good here. Heat stun, what is this doing? He's stunning Piers, okay. That's scary. How do we want to deal with this? I guess we just take a turn off. And doesn't matter who does this. We'll redistribute the nuts afterwards. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Felix's attack returns normal, defense returns normal. Felix is starting to run out of synergy, actually. How much max synergy did you have, buddy? 79? Okay, well, yeah. it's a pretty sad pool. So I need to probably really start trying to close this fight out. So we can attack, I think, once more with Felix. And we'll go here, and here, and I don't even know what to do with this guy. Defend, maybe? Actually, I think Jenna should defend. I think you should impact Felix. I think you should cure yourself? I hope this isn't a dumb idea. Okay. Okay. He shouldn't die unless I've missed something. Okay. Okay. So, we'll try to kill him. We've got 2 shots in a row. Good time to use a spirit ring from Shiva. 160 HP it recovers. Piers is missing 210, right? So we still want to do an additional bit of healing on top of that. So we will, I guess, use Nut over here. Use Spirit Ring here. Do we have anything else I can do with you, buddy? Not really, right? Could also use Nut instead of Spirit Ring. I guess we'll do this. Okay, so hopefully we win here. Got him. Beautiful. Got 1 level up, 2 level ups, 3 level ups, 4 level ups. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. My salamander. You beat my salamander. Oh, explodes! Alright, great. I thought he was unbeatable. How could this be? How did you do that? What are you? Grandma, what's going on? I thought you were going to protect me. What do you mean, what am I doing? I've done everything I can. Grandma, he's gonna take me away. He's a bad guy. You have to do something. I'm sorry, Briggs, but you'll have to fight him yourself. What? You heard me. I'm through pampering you. You have to get out of this yourself. But, Grandma, look at him. I mean, look what he can do. I know, dear, but there's nothing I can do to help. You don't want him to take you away, do you? Hmm? But what about poor Elio? All right. Excuse me. There seems to be a small misunderstanding. Yeah, I don't like standing here listening to a pirate call us the bad guys. Pirate? My Briggs? He stole a ship from Malafra and escaped from their jail. A ship we helped fix. Briggs, is this true? Oh, but Grandma, We should tell you, we're not here to take Briggs back to Alafra. I guess I'm learning this now. So you've decided you don't want to run errands for the mayor of Alafra? Oh, baby. It's hard to not say no to this. Guy's such a dick, huh? Good. That greedy bag of hot air can do his own dirty work for all I care. Briggs, piracy. Why? Grandma, it's not what you think. These guys, they... Briggs, you just hush up. It all makes sense now. The gems, the food, your absence. What do you mean? What makes sense? They're telling the truth, and you, Briggs, you've been lying to me this whole time. You're going to take their word over your own grandson's? You got that right. I should have known better than to believe you, you scoundrel. He only did it for Champa. Chacha. You came. I heard Felix had shown up looking for you. I was worried. Heard? Didn't we talk to her? Oh, I guess not. Never mind. What did you mean, Briggs? You did it for Champa. All of that food, stolen goods. No, we paid for everything we brought back with us. But you stole a boat to do it, didn't you? Grandma, we found those jewels ourselves, and we paid a laugh for the ship, didn't we? No, absolutely the fuck not. So he's lying again. Dang it, Felix, I'm not lying. We were pirates for a short while, until we found the jewels. But if not for our efforts, Champa would have starved away long ago. But that doesn't excuse resorting to piracy. Hey, it's not like we were doing it for the money. We wanted to save Champa. Those jewels we found are very valuable. We intend to repay each town we borrowed from. Isn't that true? What's the matter with you? You said that on the boat we would repay every last town. Oh yeah, you're right. We really ought to try to make amends for what we've done. That's the truth, Grandmother. Can't you find it in your heart to forgive your only grandson? All right. I'm too old for grudges. But what about you, Felix? What do you say, Felix? Can you forgive my husband? What happens if we say no? I'm always so curious what these dialogue options are. I don't know, Felix. We didn't come to capture Briggs. Why should we care? Do you hear that? They forgive you too. That means you can leave ALA with nothing to fear. I don't know what to say. You know, you look a little strange. Really? You haven't caught a cold, have you? Do you have a fever? What are you talking about? No, I'm positive. You look flushed too. You better lie down before it gets worse. She worries about me. Hurry up and get into bed so you can get some rest. Oh, for goodness sake, you don't want to give them your cold, do you? Come on. It's a great line. I like that. So, what brings you to Champa? I mean, you didn't come here to catch Briggs from what I gathered. Well, to be young and foolish again. If you ever need to consult with me on any number of subjects, you're welcome anytime. I guess we'll do that, right? This looks like a weapon. It looks like part of a trident, but it's only 1/3 of the whole thing, it seems. Why could it be? Is this the legendary trident of Anquil? I'll hold on to this for you. It wouldn't do any good like this, and I'll keep it safe here. Well, we've got more of these, I suppose. You seem unsure. Don't think I'll pull a fast one on you, do you? Kids today, so mistrustful. If you bring me the other 2 pieces, I'll be happy to rebuild it for you. Well, we've got another one. The center prong. Have you found a second piece, dear? It's magnificent. I'll hold on to this as well. You wouldn't want it getting lost now, would we? Only one to go. Yes, there's no doubt about it. Those must truly be fragments of the legendary trident. Can we get more information on this? Soon I'll have a chance to test my skills to their fullest extent. I can hardly wait. Okay, that's cool. We did learn earlier that we need this legendary weapon to defeat a godlike creature in the Sea of Time to actually be able to get to Lemuria, right? God, we got a pretty nasty fight there, but that was cool. Glad we didn't die at all. That's very exciting. Is this the first boss that we haven't died to, now that I think about it, right? I don't think we died to the chest beaters right at the start of the game. I think that's the only other boss that we've not died any times to. So pretty successful for us. We can go around and explore this town a bit. Not a bad time to... Gosh, that's a lot of Not a bad time probably to hit up that inn. We did get some money from this fight now. We, significantly wealthier than we used to be, I suppose. Got 2,000, 3,000 coins, something like that. We could blow it all at the, at Yalom if we wanted to. I think we probably have just barely enough to pay for whatever super weapon that guy wants to try and give us. But I'm guessing it'll be kind of outdated pretty soon. And I'm more interested in getting our stock of nuts back up. That was very scary. At least we got rid of some items though, right? We have more inventory space. It's very useful for us. Sheba still has a bunch of synergy left, so I think we will... Okay, we've got reveal set, yeah. So we'll go ahead and spend those, because I'm pretty sure that we're spending the night at the end, once we have a chance. Let's look around a little bit. Maybe there's something fun that we can find here. Before we go on to our next dungeon here. Which we can maybe get through, we'll see. Superior to B's, the family's room. Appears to be. I wonder what's wrong with Briggs. He was feeling healthy and happy. He doesn't have a fever and he's not coughing, but he says he's too weak to go out. Is that true? Once I'm over my cold, I'm getting out more. I'm out to get more jewels and make amends with Madra and Dahlia. I'm certain there are even more jewels back in that cave. If only I had the chance to grab a few more before that trap blocked our way. Wonder what trap that is. Wonder what cave that is. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Briggs. I just know he's hiding something from me. Can we read this character's mind? What if Papa's men touched a trap and that's why Papa couldn't get all the jewels? Papa, I think you should tell Felix about that. Interesting. We still don't know what they're talking about, the location. Oh, hey, look at us up here. Another lucky medal. Hello, Mantra. We'll get some pretty good use out of these pretty soon. They'll mostly be here just to make us a bunch of cash. But we're pretty hurting for cash, so I think that's totally fine. Let's explore around the caves a little bit more before we head out to our next dungeon here. We've already talked to all these folks. I guess we can get maybe we don't have an admonition from the little kids now. Elio still won't come down and play with us. I'm getting really cheesed off at him. Elio is younger than I am, but he acts like he's a lot older. Briggs came down with a cold. I guess that means we won't be sailing for a while. Briggs never been sick a day in his life. I wonder how he caught a cold now. Hi, Suri. Someone wants food time half an hour early, I guess. I don't think it's gonna happen, little Sit Sprite. The people here are no longer blocking our way. Let's see if there's anything interesting over here. Got a whole storage closet with nothing in it. Why did you have to go and tell Ababa that we were pirates? I bet that really upset her. I just know she's gonna yell at us. The waiting is the worst part, next to the yelling. Let's see. Hello. When Briggs set sail, we thought we'd never see him again. Now all of a sudden he shows up and with enough food to serve our town forever. People have very different opinions of how long this food is gonna last. I don't think any amount of food really lasts forever though. Don't know if there's anything else interesting around here. Oh, all the pirates that we've met already. We fought most of these characters actually, right? We were gonna wait until Briggs feels better before we got to sea again. Suppose we went out to get the jewels. How would we gather them with that trap in the way? Where are they though? That's what I want to know. What's the name of the place? It's all my fault. If I hadn't messed with that switch, we would have got everything. At least we got some of the jewels before that stupid switch blocked us off. We really want to make amends. We just need Briggs to get better. I was as shocked as the next guy that we couldn't reach the treasure chests. Hi, baby. Hello. I know, you're very cute. There were plenty of those treasures on that island in the middle of the sea. If we get tired of waiting for Briggs, maybe you could come with us. Briggs is just pretending to be sick because he doesn't want to follow up on his promise. Oh, wow. Hi, baby. Hello.
Hi there.
Father, you displease me. I wish food time to be now.
Let's see. I think those guys down in the harbor wanted to come up there and join us. All they have to do is ask. I think they're chicken. What? Excuse me? All those sailors who didn't join Briggs said they didn't want to be pirates. Now that Briggs is going straight, they want to join him. They're just cowards! Wow. Can we exit, right? The inn. Sounds very appealing. I think this is the sanctum, right? Yeah, we don't need your services, buddy, but what do you have to say to me? Briggs's jewels have turned this poor town into a wealthy place, but he brought too many. Now the hardworking people of Champ have learned to be lazy louts. Oh my god, what a judgy guy, huh? All the people in this town think they can live without ever having to work again. They've quit their jobs. They realize they rely too heavily on Briggs's fine. Yeah. All right, got there in the end. Hi, city. Hello. We've already looked in here, I think. I think we want to stay at this inn, right? There's no way we're running around. There's no way I'm doing that. I'm much too lazy for this. Let's talk to the innkeeper. Welcome to our inn. 72 coins per room. Would you like to stay? Sure would, dude. Please enjoy. I think I will. Hello, lady. You are very cute. It is true. Hope you slept well. Have a nice trip. Let's have a nice trip, I suppose. To the Ankle Ruins next door there. I see we've caught up with... oh, I see. Yeah, you've caught up with me again, Felix. Hello, City Boo. Alex. Alex? Who is Alex? Alex is a water adept we've been traveling with together, but he left us when we landed on Indra. I know, City Boo. I know it's almost food time. I'm so aware. I know. It's very tough. You're such a cutie. Alright. A water adept. Ah, and I see you've made a new friend. You've been busy, haven't you? Please, it's quite obvious that you've decided to replace me with a new water adept. I expect you thought you'd never see me again. What do you want with us now, Alex? Or did you forget you were the one who abandoned us? My dear Jenna, have you come to despise me so after all we've been through? Duh, you're the one who left us. It's pretty clear who despises whom here. My, aren't we a bitter bunch? And I was just trying to help you with your little task. I see. We have no need of your help. We can light the lighthouses without you. Oh, can you really? Karst. That's right, Karst. I'm flattered that you remember. What is this, Alex? What's going on? How can I explain this? What's going on is Alex is demonstrating his remarkable foresight once again. Oh, have you not had the pleasure of an introduction? He stayed back at the ship when I saw them in Madra. I am Agatayo. Let's see. That guy's Felix, the girls are Jenna and Sheba, which makes him crated. You look like an unreliable bunch of ragamuffins. Ragamuffin insult. I love how silly some old-timey insults appear today. Makes me delighted. Oh. Yes, and they're rather useless, aren't they? That's why I finally had to abandon them, of course. But now I believe I may have been hasty in my judgment. Your peers? How do you know my name? How soon they forget. We met you before when you were being detained. Who could forget that amateur adept changing water to ice in that strange little town? You saw that. You must have... that must be how you knew Piers was a water adept. In fact, I was even thinking of borrowing his ship at one point. You would steal someone's boat? That's so typical, Alex. You wound me, Jenna. I only meant to borrow it. Whatever you might have meant, that doesn't make it right. And just when I was about to seize the opportunity, you had to come back. You mean from Kabamba? I was mere moments too late. Isn't that a shame? Still, because of that, I did meet Karst and Agatayo, so perhaps it was my fate. Can't you just stop talking about yourself for 1 second, Alex? Enough of your childish jibes. Alex, I want to know what makes these punks useful. Because they brought us the orb that Akafubu had taken, that shows some resourcefulness. Oh, so, The Kabambo were quite warlike, or were at any rate. Recovering the orb was most likely not easy. They were just typical villagers, easily frightened with a small display of synergy. No, they would have used less abrupt methods. Oh, what methods would those be? Alex said it clearly enough. We wouldn't terrorize people who were into doing what we wanted. Enough of this. Stop changing the subject. When are you going to light the remaining lighthouses? Yes, our patience is beginning to wear thin. If you waste much more of our time, we'll take those elemental stars and do it ourselves. If we had a wind adept like Shiba in the elemental stars, we wouldn't need you. Excuse me? Shiba's, of course, kidnapped for this exact purpose in the last game, so probably not her favorite thing there. I am, of course, opposed to their line of thinking. My experience with Satoros and Minardi suggests that, while they were fierce warriors, they were somewhat lacking when it comes to solving the mysteries of the lighthouse. You mean to say that they failed to solve the riddles? Miserably. Are you suggesting they were simple brutes incapable of logic and intelligence? Are you saying the same of us? I'm afraid so. Alex, whose side are you on? I'm on no one's side. My only concern is to see the lighthouse beacons lit once again. So you mean to leave the task to Felix? Then why have us come all this way looking for Felix? I merely wanted to confirm that he and his companions had not forgotten their quest. Is that truly all? I also wanted to introduce Felix to the two of you. Why would you want to do that? With Sataros and Minardi gone, you probably felt very little pressure to complete your task. I cannot have that. What do you mean by that? With Sataros and Minardi gone, I felt another pair might, how shall I put this, provide you with the proper incentive to complete your task. Is that some kind of threat? Take it as you wish. I just wanted to provide you with the proper encouragement. So what, you've used us as, to your satisfaction and now our role is done? You only wanted to use us to flex some muscle and scare them into action? Fine. I suppose we will let you go today. But we will always be nearby, pushing you to make your way to Jupiter Lighthouse swiftly. I look forward to seeing you soon, Felix, somewhere very near Jupiter Lighthouse. Kraden, am I right in recalling that you pursue this quest on behalf of Tolby's ruler, Bobby? This is true. I'm studying alchemy because Lord Bobby had ordered it. What about it? Ah, what a pity. It would seem all your studies have been for naught. What are you getting at, Alex? Only that it seems your Lord Bobby has at last succumbed to the ravages of time. Lord Bobby is dead. Oh, so you didn't know. Lord Bobby dead? Could that really be true? We know this guy has lived for like a very long time, like hundreds of years at this point. Alex, how did you know such a thing? Do not mistake me. We had no hand in Bobby's passing. However, the people of Tolby may be under the impression that our presence led to his death. Alex, cut the melodrama and get to the point for a change. Simply put, I would recommend against traveling to the north of Gondolin for a while. I just thought it might be better if you focused on your quest instead of exploration for now. How kind of you. Take it as you will. Very well then, may we meet again. So the only reason Alex came here was to threaten us? And to bring us news of Bobby's death, despite the fact that we asked for no such news. Perhaps he had his own reasons for telling Kraden. What do you mean, Piers? If Kraden undertook his quest on behalf of Bobby, then he no longer has any need... Oh, of course, I hadn't thought of that. Your orders were to find Lemuria, right, Kraden? Oh, Kraden's just like shaking his head and like, how could this happen? Poor fellow. That's right, but if Bobby really died, you're free to go where you will, Kraden. That's not true, Shiba. Certainly, my original reason was for researching alchemy was for Lord Bobby. Was for Lord Bobby? That's past tense. Could you stop, please, Cat, for 5 seconds? That's past tense. What are your reasons now? My goodness. Okay. This is no longer solely for research. I do this because of what I've learned on this quest. Your research? What you learned on the quest? I'm I'm not following you at all. I don't understand a word of this. Of course you don't. Felix is the only one I've spoken to about any of this. You knew? That's not fair. Tell us. Felix is right. Now is not the time to tell you about it. It's okay. It's not that complicated. Well, when will you tell us? I'm sure we will tell you once we get to Lemuria. Do you promise? I promise. Piers, you don't mind waiting? I cannot read minds like Sheba, but I have a guess as to what you're thinking. A guess? What do you mean? You're a great scholar, Kraden, are you not? I believe your theory is correct, and to prove it, I want to return to Lemuria as soon as possible. Alright. I guess we're going. We're gonna hop over here, of course. We've got my favorite dungeon in the series, actually. We did go to the end. Okay, great. I was a little bit uncertain. Ankle Ruins. This is a cool place. Cool place. Let's we'll save here, I suppose. About to fight Beastman. Let's go. Good luck. That's a spooky fucking fight. That's a scary one. All right. Place also just looks very cool. It's got a very fun abandoned vibe to it. Let's see. I don't know if there's anywhere else we can sneak around on the main area here. It looks like this is all blocked off by the trees. I don't think there's anything else hidden or secret over here, right? We can go kind of far up here, but it doesn't look like there's any chests or anything like that, eh? The reveal doesn't do anything? Okay. We'll just pop on in. Oh no, okay. I guess we'll keep these Jin on Sheba for now. What? How dare you? Okay, let's try again. I guess we'll start over here. Oh, okay, so maybe this is the place that they were speaking of, perhaps, with all the jewels. There's certainly a lot of chests, huh? The chest was empty. Oh, because the brigs, they have been already here already. Okay. Okay. So we did find the place. So there's some kind of trap that they were warning us about in a roundabout way there. Let's see. I assume these are all likewise empty, right? Okay. Gotta check. High soot sprite. Okay, so we've seen this this fellow here before, the Minotaurus. It was in a fight all by itself, and now it's joined by some other horrible creature. So this is probably the highest level in the game that we've been to thus far, which probably means we can kind of get deleted. God, I'm fighting for my life. Love to see it. A high five. That rules. That fight is so scary. I almost died on that too. Terrifying. The final attack phase that Beastman goes through is like such a nightmare. You can get hit like multiple times with it. He does it like 3 times in a row or something, at least in my memory. Terrifying. Terrifying. Very cool fight. Very cool fight. Honestly, even just the main attack that he has, like dropping down in your area and slashing, it was like so scary. The fight's awful. We might lose a character here, right? Our friend is dead. Our other friend is dead. Wow. How nice. We could spend some synergy reviving our pal here. Cavalier. Yeah, let's just do the Cavalier. You can heal your friend. And I guess we'll try to spark Sheba in one of the next fights, maybe. The arms and the head. Yeah, that attack sucks. The chip's pretty cool though. If you want to know where the Beastman ghost locations are, I can tell you. Because I got pretty surprised by the V3 ghost. Beastman Beta, it's called there. I guess we can save over this. That's probably fine. Oh, this actually looks terrifying. I remember these guys beat the snot out of us in Tinderia. And it's not really going any better here, is it? Wow. I have a feeling this place is going to suck. Just a little hunch. How close is Shiba to leveling up there, I wonder? 520 experience, not much at all, huh? Like a single random encounter if we chose to pursue it would level our friend up probably there, right? Oh yes, please, you're about to look it up. Okay, yeah. So the first ghost, Beastman Alpha, is in Scilab Area 2 on the bottom half. So like once you get into Scilab Area 2 from ECDC with the Metro, you go southwest to the area that's lower down. You don't go up the stairs. And there's like not a whole lot of area to go through. You find a dead end with him in there. The beta version, the nasty one, is in the doghouse computer. It helps if you equip a sneak run, but you can just run into him like randomly too. Hi, baby. Hello. I know. It's almost food time. So exciting. All right. Yeah, I know the. Yeah. It's pretty funny. No, if you go in there and talk to the programs there, they have some funny lines that clue you in. So yeah, you have to load into the next day to be able to fight Beastman, because the day, as you found out, ends instantly. So that's kind of where I stopped progressing. It's like right at the start of the day there. Let's see. Do we want to keep this or do we want to reset? Because we got like obliterated in that fight. I feel like maybe reset is like the answer, huh? Hi, sweetie. Hey, Robot Spacer, welcome on in. Good morning. Technically. How's it going? We beat the last boss without dying, which is very exciting. Without shopping at Higsby's? Yeah, if you want to. I think you might have to like complete all his little quests first. So I haven't done those, so I haven't been able to shop. I think that would be fine. That'd be interesting enough. We can. Yeah, I mean we'll get more interesting boulders if we do that. So yeah, let's do Higsby shopping. That's a good idea. I was catching up on more of the Mist playthrough. I don't know where you ended there, but I'll find out. I'll find out eventually. We've been so tired this week. You're not able to stay up at all on a Friday. Yeah, we had our. Oh goodness. Oh, there's only one friend here. This is great. Okay. Let's do the thing. Let's try to bring our friend back for free. Cheap is free. None of these things are important. We'll just defend here. So Piers should be taking 20% damage, and Jenna should be taking 40%. That's pretty good. Has been revived. You'd love to see it. Let's. Want to keep going here, or do we want to run? I think we want to run. I think we. Oh, that does so much damage. That's very frustrating. Okay. Okay. Great. Could not really ask for that to go much better at all. Beautiful. Let's. Hi, Steady. Hello. Baby. Oh, look at this! No. We got healing aura. Oh, that's very exciting. 100 HP to the whole party. Okay, that's very cool. So this is now the best healing spell we have in the game, which is very cool. We do have. I forgot to do a thing, you guys. Okay, when we get back to town, I need to remember. In our last fight, we broke the spirit ring from Pierre's. We very badly need to get that back online before the next fight, because it's a nightmare to not have that thing. 160 HP, holy smokes. Yeah, we used that and it broke instantly. And I think when we used it in the serpent fight, we got like 5 uses out of it. Like that was a very, very lucky fight, honestly. Like the second time we went in there and tried that out, that was very lucky. So let's do this, and then I think apply off of Felix, and I think we're probably about where we want to be. Yeah, save that game. That was a really good fight for us. We'll have to do these a whole bunch, I suppose, but that's okay. Yeah, this is like one of the most complicated dungeons, I think, in the whole series. It's a very like a four-dimensional kind of dungeon, which is my favorite sort of thing to sort of see. That's why I like the water temple from Ocarina of Time so much. Okay, we always save before these suspicious lonely chests, right? Cannot trust them. Ankle runes. Yeah, we'll keep saving here. This is fine. Thank you, wifey. She's feeding the beans so they will stop trying to eat my microphone cords or walk on my keyboard or all this stuff. Okay, let's see. We could go through here. Okay. So you see we have this new ability, right? Our sand ability. And it allows us to travel along the sand without colliding with these objects here. But we need a space on the other side to emerge, and this little stone thing is blocking us. So we'll have to come back and do this later. Unfortunately, it's pretty annoying that all of these stupid little heads have entrances behind them. So I'm just gonna have to get lucky and like remember what's behind them. These things do so much damage. Okay. Good fight, great. Run for free, love to see. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. We'll keep that. This is not quite what we want. Let's see if we can get that chest. I have something resembling a cohesive chip-coated folder. Hell yeah, dude. I have... Wait, so you have like a one chip code folder? That's pretty hype. Oh, no, never mind. I read this wrong. A cohesive chip folder now. Got it, yes. Yeah. The first fight was like pretty janky between us. And I'm excited to see something a little nastier. There's definitely, I feel like, the potential for us to just be able to murder each other very quickly, because we're just like not so far through the game that we have tons of HP memory in there. Quite one chip. Oh, not quite one code, you mean? Yeah, gotcha. I have a one code folder at the moment for, I think specifically for the Beastman boss, but I'm gonna have to make some probably pretty serious edits for like an actual multiplayer fight, so I don't think I'm gonna get to keep it as one code there. Oh, actually, I lied. I have a one chip code folder except for all the flashbang chips. Which are, I think, just good enough. I think they're just that cracked. Oh, baby. Okay. Can I leave? You don't think so? God, that does so much damage. Okay, can I leave? Oh, baby. Okay. Is this fight good enough to keep? We got kind of Shrek'd, but maybe it's not so bad. Okay, I guess we'll keep it. Can we edit the extra folder? You can't. So how the folders work is that your main folder you can edit. We'll eventually get a second folder, folder 2, that you can also edit. And the extra folder is a third folder slot that can be replaced with like pre-constructed folder decks only, right? So you can like talk to different people and they'll be like, hey, do you want my pre-constructed folder? It's like a fire theme or like whatever. So it has a mechanic very, very late in the game that it uses, or that cares about the extra folders. But it's also a way that you can have like a very balanced fight with somebody where you're like, okay, well, we are totally on the same level, like kind of no matter what, with our folders there. Yeah. Let's save here. I don't trust this stupid thing. No, they're cool. I like the extra folders. It's a neat idea. Okay, let's give this to the Keeper of the Crystal, which is our last here. Yeah, there's some interesting extra folders. One of them is a even like combo deck folder, which is kind of cool. There's a couple like that, I think. Guess we can go get that chest first and then come back this way. I think the chest was like the last Oh, this is great. Okay. Yeah, great. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I guess we can go in here, right? Use our sand ability to its proper extent now. I mean, not impressive, but like, still pretty useful, honestly. So, that's fine. I guess we'll wander in on this side first, because we can do that. It's kind of annoying to have to keep Shiba on the full Jupiter setup, because there's so many of these darn things, but it is what it is. Oh, okay. Let's go. What's in here? Oh, okay. I think there's definitely people playing this game who are like, you need to start making a map. This is one of the more confusing dungeons, I think. Okay, so we can't come here until later. There's nothing to do there. Boy, okay. It's a lot of murder for one fight, for one opponent, right? Let's see. How do we want to try to heal this? I guess Jenna. I like how much synergy is being sucked away from Shiba, and she doesn't even have any healing. Very, very unfortunate for us. I guess we cure twice. I think that's a better use, right? Yep, let's go. Oh, we can't. Okay, never mind. Let's hop across. Nothing behind bush number 1 here. Oh, I didn't know he could do that. Okay, that's cool. I wonder... Maybe we try to farm this fight a little bit. Could Shade defend Ethering? Sure will. I hope this dino is like slow. Okay. Okay. Seems fine. Can I leave? Oh, please don't kill my friend. Okay. Alright. Nice. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. My god. Felix has such a baby synergy pool. That's so embarrassing. This poor guy. 82 compared to 110. That's not great. I guess we have no choice but to start ascending. You guys are very itchy. Okay, just one little friend. Not too bad. I feel like there's gotta be, one of these stupid things has gotta be a mimic, but... The Thanatos Mace, well, we're not equipping that thing, that's for sure. Wait, really? 125? This, I mean, it's got like the cursed sprite outline. I would have sworn that the details of a cursed item told you that it was cursed. Nobody should equip this though, right? No, no way. It's, yeah. The cursed mechanic in this game is definitely not worth ever equipping a cursed item, which is sort of annoying. Because it's also like a pretty cool status effect, honestly. It's the same as the paralyze effect in Pokemon. Okay. Oh, so here we can see one of the main mechanics of this dungeon. So this lower level has now been filled with sand. So not only can we cross it, but we can use our sand ability on it if it's ever relevant. Kind of wonder if we want to escape right now. I feel like maybe we do. Yeah, I think we maybe do want to do that. Let's retreat. I think this avoids walking through more dungeon for the cost of only 6 points. Which I think is just valuable enough to use. Especially because there's a couple other areas down here that I think we still wanted to explore. Right? So we're down here again. And I think there's 2 places. Oh, this is scary. Oh, this fight sucks. Wait a second. We could have like 3 characters down this round. I'm kind of wondering if we want to like try to fight most of these characters and then try to run away. Because I think are almost certainly failing to run the first time, and it's kind of a nightmare when that happens. So maybe we do this. Maybe? Yeah, Piers would have died. Oh, we didn't even kill the stupid... okay. Well. I don't have my healing anymore, so that's a bummer. I just keep doing this. Shoot. What's the agility rating in my party? Okay. Well, that's not good. Maybe over here, and then... Oh, this character. She has nothing useful to contribute. If I wish, and this guy doesn't die, it's kind of a nightmare. Maybe we'll try and kill him. Please die. Okay. Let's shade heal for a turn. Try to kill one of these things, maybe? Or do I just ether? Maybe I just ether. And then you get sad? Maybe? Maybe we aura, ether, wish, and then run away next turn? God, they still do so much damage through the shield. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can run away. There's no escape. Okay. 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 Okay, nice. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. So, yeah. Everything that fights us here is so terrifying. But we are still alive, and we have that at least for now. Let's save that video game. We have 2 directions we can go. We can go upstairs, or we can go to the right here. I don't really know which is correct, but I guess we'll do this first. There's also probably one other area that we can go to, maybe? This dungeon's so confusing. The starting robot monkeys, that's right. Now, I probably cannot unsee it after having had that described to me. By the way, the death that we had at the end of the last episode was actually very helpful. Getting to warp back through the world map to the islet made life so much easier. So we do have one canonical death in this file, which is very funny. I think we actually did die to robot monkeys, actually. Could try to chill again, get some more synergy back. Maybe if we fail to flee, we do that next turn, just because that allows us to flex a genie or 2 to actually heal with them and actually use our character's action economy effectively. But we don't have to do it, so that's the best outcome. Okay, there's something we can do over here, so we'll go through this door. Let's see. A chest, how suspicious. Can never trust these things. Oh no! Okay, well, that's fine. Worthless garbage, that's fine. Do we have any more inventory slots? We have a single inventory slot among the entire party, okay. We can throw that smoke bomb away if we need to, because again, it's garbage, so. I'm still like so disappointed that those didn't end up doing like anything useful in the Briggs fight. I thought maybe finally they would have a chance to shine, but it was not to be. If I'm designing this game, how do I make those like actually work, huh? Can I do something useful here? Why is this here? I think, I don't know. I think they would need to have a higher chance of working. I think that's really the only solution that's interesting. There's a delude synergy that costs synergy, and you have to have a very particular Jin setup to even get it, and it affects 3 other enemy characters. That's definitely one option for the smoke bomb, is to try to delude multiple people. Delude is such a pretty pitiful status in this game, honestly, that I think that's probably the best way to change the smoke bomb, is to make it affect 3 people the same way that that ability does. Okay, so we can't do anything over here. Yeah, we don't have access to however you get over there, I guess. So we can just keep exploring for now. Oh, interesting. Okay. There's a sand track behind this guy, huh? Fascinating. Oh, it's the scary fight. Okay. I mean, we had full health, so I figure maybe we'd be okay. At least that's my post-hoc rationalization, and I'm sticking with it, right? We seem to be alive, though, so we'll keep it up. Okay. There's so many dead ends that we have to, like, remember what to do later. Okay. So where do we go now? We could retreat again, and go upstairs. There's also maybe an area off to that wing to the left that maybe we shouldn't have retreated through. 12:14. We'll go towards up to 1 o'clock, maybe. I'm hoping we can finish this dungeon within the hour. I think that would be cool. It's a really confusing one, though. I like this dungeon a lot. Music's really chill. I love all the sprite work. Just the way all the puzzles are laid out, super cool. It's just a very neat dungeon. The abilities you use to solve it are interesting, I think. So we can... I want to go over to the left first, I think. Just in case... the thing over there was meant to be directly affected and immediately interacted with. And in case it's silly to not try and do so. So I think there's nothing we can do up here, but I do want to double check. Okay, cool. Murdering my friend. Alright. It's pretty bad. We gotta get out of here. Yeah. There's no way. Piers has got infinite synergy, so I think it's fine to do the reviving right now. We can also, I think, cure well himself. And rely a bit on, perhaps, Felix to top the rest of the party off there. Maybe we'll get one more from Jenna or something. Okay, so we can do something here. Okay, so this area has changed. Okay. Is there anything over here? Let's take a look. Is this chest gonna murder us? Okay, come on. Not close enough several times. It's like I'm playing an adventure game here. Power bed to Piers. Doesn't take an inventory slot because we already had some. Hello, Potato. Welcome on in. How's it going? We are in the middle of my favorite dungeon in the whole series. Because of how confusing and cool it is. Okay. These are the ankle runes. Sounds like a piece of anatomy, but it's in fact spelled this way. This is the first time we're going here, so I don't really know which direction we're meant to choose. Okay, I guess we'll keep going. Just have to remember that there was a fork back there. The nightmare encounter has found us. That's pretty bad. That's not good. All right. Terrifying. We might want to reset, honestly. That's a pretty nasty fight. It's just gonna cost so much synergy to keep going there. It's kind of the worst one that we've seen so far. Oh, it's our cute little friend. Okay. Let's try to get some synergy back here, because we have the ability to do that, excuse me. We can shade. None of these are so effective, right? You would ether, I guess, maybe herself, which is kind of annoying, but I don't know. She's used so much synergy through. She doesn't even have any healing in her. Synergy is like 3/5 depleted. I guess you could hit Felix up there. I guess you just defend. How are we doing here? Okay, love to see the dodge, that's great. Covers some synergy. We could spend another turn healing. I don't know if it's I guess it's probably a good idea. Shiva could die instead though, so we'll see. We have 2 defenders, so. Holy, okay. I think we came out on top, but let's see if we can run. Okay, good fight, right? Look at all these Jin that we got to use. We can have our friend heal us up a bit there. And yeah, success, I think, right? Let's keep going. It's over here. Okay. It looks like we would need to step on both of these things, maybe? Okay. Wait, is this a timed puzzle? What's happening here? Oh god. What do I do? Can I die here? Let's get out of here, maybe? Okay, so I guess you have to stand on that switch, and then maybe it makes those blocks disappear, perhaps? Let's go hang out over there, so we can't miss it. Nice and easy. Interesting. Is there anything else in this room? Or is that our only option there? Oh, he saved right before the nightmare encounter, so that's good. Yeah, maybe I'll almost kill my friend there. I guess I could just reset, because there's nothing down there. We can, I don't know if that... Maybe entering another room is going to reset the counter for the random battle popping up. Let's get out of here. Okay, that's nice. It's a good spot to be. Jesus! What? That's so scary. No way. Okay. Yeah, that's the nightmare encounter has been updated. Holy smokes. This place is horrible. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. That's fine. Can I even live? No? Okay. Well. Great back and take a quick bathroom break. Holy smokes. Alright. Okay, we're back. Where are we? It seems like we're dead. That's an excellent emote there, Robot Spacer. Very, very accurate. If only I had some kind of dumpster fire emote. Okay, so if we die here, we go all the way back to Champa, which I don't really want to do. So let's try this again. Especially since we died from like literally full health. Let's perhaps not have that happen. Okay, so this is where we last saved. We'll do this again, I suppose. What a different encounter this is without his horrible friends. And it's already terrifying. Yeah. Goodbye. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's why that was happening. Okay, so there must be like some kind of logic glitch where like, because we dropped in from the last area, it understands that to be like the animation to play when we enter. So when we run from a random encounter, we drop down, and when we die and we enter the sanctum, we also drop down. That's pretty charming. Let's heal our friend a little bit more, I suppose. Try to do the first half of this puzzle thing here. I'm like trying so desperately to remember like what parts of this dungeon we haven't, that we need to like go back and re-explore. Have we been here before or not? I don't know if we've been here before. This dungeon's so confusing. I don't think we've been here before. Like from this doorway here. What's down here if anything? Okay. Okay. So I'm assuming, okay, so you can't get back up there. So I'm assuming you can get the sand to pour down here, and then you can travel up the waterfall, the sandfall, with the ability that we have. I'm not sure what the point of this area is, but maybe it gets covered with sand. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I guess let's... Have we? Maybe we have been here before. And is there a door up there? There's also a door up there. Okay, then maybe we'll go up here first. Okay. Still alive. Okay. I do like getting to run. Oh, nice. I think, right? Although no. We can't manipulate this. We don't have. We can't move diagonally. So I'll have to get out of here. Yeah, I think if there's a single dungeon in this series that I were to map out, it would be this one. It's pretty confusing. It's wonderful. Do we need a pure ply? Yeah, ply bone. Yeah. Okay. I guess not. I guess we'll do that here. Okay. I am kind of wondering if there's a point where we legitimately need to like run back to Champa just to get some more synergy. Because it's been pretty taxing on us to merely survive in this horrible place. Wait a second, haven't we... I'm wondering if this is the fork that we didn't explore last time. Okay, no. It'll be a very, very scary fight. Hopefully we can escape with our lives. We'll find out together. It's actually very interesting, the move it does that reduces you to 1 HP. When that happens, it decides not to inflict its damage upon you, and instead inflict the go to 1 HP status. But the thing is that multiple times this fight, if that just hadn't happened, it would have killed us instead. So it's sometimes pretty helpful, but we could still just die anyway. Yeah. Okay, great. Got away. I say status, it's not really a status, but it is gained in the same way that status effects are gained, meaning that it's a check against your luck. I guess, where do we go from here? Did we come in from the bottom there? I want to say that's what we did. I think probably we go up here. Nope. Oh, okay. So we need to find somewhere else new to go in this dungeon, right? So I guess we go down here. There's just not a lot of places that we can go. Could take this chance to heal some friends. Get some synergy back. Doesn't really matter who we pick, but pick him. Oh, we can also give him a smooch. Let's do that. Recover some HP. That's nice. Okay, so Sheba kind of on the ropes here, but maybe we can escape. No. Okay, fair. I guess we did recover some synergy. I don't know if that was really worth it, but... it'll be nice when anybody else can use the revive synergy, but we have level 16 characters. They're still pretty far off from it. Maybe if we beat like 3 different bosses, we'll finally have enough experience to have literally anybody else get this wonderful move. But it's not happening for a long time, I think. Okay, this looks promising. Oh, okay. Oh, I actually have no idea where to go now. maybe I did need a map. Oh no. Oh geez. How do I get to the other side of that area? I could try going to the left, I guess. I think all of these are... They don't get me further into the dungeon. I guess I could check all of them. But I feel like that's true. I guess it would be stupid to be wrong, right? It doesn't really cost us that much to check. Yeah, and this just goes over to that treasure chest over there to the left. Okay, so we don't need to be here. And what about this one on the far right there, eh? Also garbage. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go south. Nice. It's very chill, calming music to get to play between these fights. It's nice. Oh, I haven't talked about game dev stuff done this weekend. I'm still plugging in all of the tutorial battle sprites and getting all of the scripting done. The writing is all in. A lot of the scripting is in. Kind of just going through and debugging and making sure the whole cutscene sequence. Oh, jeez. Okay, the whole cutscene sequence works basically. Okay. I guess we'll just revive our friend. That's fine. Okay, keep going. I was kind of hoping that I would have a post on Blue Sky for that today, but I guess not yet. I wish I knew how to get over there. There's not anything I can learn, right? How do you get down there? How do you do that? No idea. And we've explored both these directions, I think. Still can't go over here. How do you get over there? Okay. Oh, this is new. Okay. No, this is good. Okay, I'm glad we checked. So we moved this the last time we were here. We can hang out in this fight for a little bit, I think. It's fine. Get some healing onto our friend with the revive, right? Give him a little smooch. And hopefully get out of here afterwards. Let me go check real quick.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I just have some pants or something. All right. Another one of these. Probably aren't using these. I'm actually very curious. We can take a look together at some point what these do exactly. But I don't think they do anything useful like the spirit ring that we made from our previous forgeable items. We're already in debt to the fucking blacksmith mafia in Yalom already anyway, so I don't know if we could even be doing that anytime soon. I guess actually, once we come back from Lemuria, we should have a bunch of cash. Take that back. What? That's so mean. All right, that's obnoxious. All right, what a gross move. Taking my healing away. Oh. Wait. No, we haven't been here before. I was saying, it looks so similar to the last room, I got confused. But no, this is a different instance of this puzzle, I suppose. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we are. Okay, great. Let's get this thing. That's nice. Just in case, you never know. What do we got? A potion. Okay. I think Felix is the one that's been holding on to those, so we'll keep that going. Potion, of course, restores all of the single character's HP, which is starting to be relevant, honestly. Oh, that's nasty. That's bad. Oh, that's not good. Okay. That's bad. Do we reset? We probably reset, right? There's no way. There's no way. That's egregious. All right. I should update the death count text, because it should be deaths this boss. Okay. I believe there's no boss in this dungeon though. That's true. Yeah, kind of interestingly, like, this game doesn't really do that a whole lot. It doesn't really have like dungeon bosses very often. It's kind of strange. Oh my god, stop. I hate these things. Getting rid of my synergy is so mean. It's the only thing I have. Just let me live. All right. I mean, you can kind of plainly see that there's nothing behind these bushes, but do it anyway. Just so I don't get confused the next time I'm like walking by these or something. Okay, I think this is gonna be the other half of the, yep, the other half of the head there. Okay, chill fight, right? Take it easy here. Could shade. Let's do that. Let's, I guess Shiba has like very little synergy at this point. I guess I could have kissed with Beers. I should have done that. It's okay. It's not that bad. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here for real. He's just a little guy. I don't want to hurt him. Alright. Shade? Ether? We can heal our friend here. Jenna, that's probably fine. Yeah, let's go. Okay. I guess as we've learned, I can kind of just randomly die if we encounter that stupid Minotaur double Raptor fight. So I should probably be saving more often because the thing is such a nightmare. Okay. Interesting. So now there's nothing we can do here, right? So what's the fastest way to get back here? I think we retreat. Right? I think we retreat. I think that's the fastest way to get back. Getting really good use out of this spell here. Although it also does mean that the dungeon is laid out in such a way that does kind of punish you if you just sort of take it at its word. Which is maybe not so great casually, but it's kind of cool for this this run here, right? Anytime we get to like think ahead and make cool decisions, I think that's kind of sweet. Okay, so this enemy doesn't do that wind slash thing so often. I'm kind of thinking maybe we can take this a little bit easy. Do this here, give him a smooch, and then get out of here, maybe? Yeah, it doesn't do too much damage. We had a nice shield up today. Let's get out of here. Nice, beautiful, great fight. Okay, love to see it. Not every fight you actually literally come out on top of. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's keep going. I'm a scared little boy, so I'm gonna keep doing this. Probably should have done that, actually. I could have gotten a little more distance on the sand where we can't make an encounter happen. Should be optimizing our movement a little bit better, I guess, huh? God, this enemy sucks. Just, I hate encountering these things. They're horrible. Oh, God. All right. It's sort of interesting the imagery that they use for the revive. I think it's meant to be like very Phoenixy feather because like you look at the other revive animations, they all do that same sort of thing. Like there's feathers that bring people back to life, despite the fact that we use an item called Water of Life. That's not at all what that would look like, I think. So it's definitely doing like a very specific like Final Fantasy callback, but they don't. I guess they don't want to use this specific language, right? So we can sneak under this guy here. We now have the other area behind it that we can explore. Oh, I'm not sure how much more of this dungeon there is. Okay, we've made the shortcut again. How did we get up here? I don't remember. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is what is this? Okay. What? Maybe the little triangle area right there is a hole, maybe? Is that true? Oh no, the middle is a hole. I just didn't even pay attention. Okay. that would have helped. Okay, never mind, never mind. Sounds great, sounds great. Let's do it. Okay. See you later. Okay. I didn't realize we were missing so much health going into this fight. It's a little spooky. It's not a fight that I want to be missing health going into. Okay. Okay. And I think we're gonna want to retreat here again as well. I think. Maybe that's not true actually. I think the shortcut we just opened up can get back here pretty quickly, maybe? I don't know if that's true or not. It's probably better just to retreat, but. You know, if we have to cast sand, let's retreat. It's fine. Yeah, I think this is a better move. If I already have to be spending synergy points anyway, I'll just do that. I think we just need to go up here. God dang it. That's not what I wanted. Alright, alright, alright. And 12 minutes to 1. I think we're pretty close to the end here. So I think what we'll try to do is, if I can finish this dungeon by then, I'll probably just get to the next boss, and we can start the game in front of the next boss, I think is the plan, maybe. Jesus. Okay. Terrifying. I think we're probably gonna go pay for the inn in just a second though, so I think it's probably fine if we're getting a little bit dumpstered here. Let's see. Alright. So we have this available. We can get out of here. Oh, it's very slow. Okay, sure. That's fine. I guess over here, right? Okay. I feel like we must be getting to the top. Oh, okay, yeah, this looks like the top of the dungeon, right? It's got a very, like, final area, cool cinematic layout kind of feel to it, right? Nice, all right. We checked the ground. We got the left prong, we gave it to Pierce. Okay. We can admire this vista for a second. It's pretty cool looking, right? I like this quite a lot. It's very pretty. It's got a nice bit of not anti-aliasing. What's it called? Parallax. Parallax. Very cool. Yeah. I think so too. Quite pretty. Gonna hop back on our ship. Get our trusty dusty trident put together. God, we have to walk all the way back up these stairs. Alright. Huff puff. As if we didn't have enough stairs in that last dungeon. We'll certainly be getting our cardio in here. Oh baby. Up and 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 up. It's just like my house, actually. We have so many stairs in my house. All right. We live in a pretty like kind of crunched together 3-floor townhome, which I enjoy quite a lot actually. I like the layout. Well done, you found all 3 pieces of the trident. That means I can begin work reforming the ancient trident of Ankle at last. We'll just toss all 3 pieces in here, shall we? I mean, if that's how that works, you're the expert, right? That doesn't seem like how blacksmithing works, but I'm sure, I guess. Heart of the earth, fury of the forge's flames, grant me power. It just like explodes in there. Okay. Interesting. That's funny, nothing happened. Oh god, surprising. What's going on? Something's happening. Is that the legendary trident? Oh, it's just floating? After all these years, the trident is complete again, but what's making it float like that? Regardless, the trident has been fixed. It belongs to you now, Felix. Use it well. The trident seems to have some kind of amazing power. The legends must be true. No matter what you encounter at sea, no monster can stand against you with that trident. What do you think about this? All of my training was for this single purpose of reforging the ancient trident. Hopefully, okay, yeah, great. Da-da-da-da. You got the trident. Gave the trident appears, and our inventory is officially totally full. But we'll stop by that shop, sell off a few things, get a few inventory slots back, because surely we'll encounter a couple more things we want to pick up. Right? Good gracious. Yep, okay, this is the right way. Getting a little bit turned around, but that's okay. We'll make our way out of here eventually. That's not where to go. Okay, great. Let's, I guess we'll try to find that, yeah. We'll do the inn first. Probably be using this. Hey, buddy. Yeah, let's do it. We could go to Yalom. We do have a fun boss fight coming up. I don't know if we'll be able to beat it, but probably. That said, we could try and putter around with the forgeable stuff a little bit and see if we can find something that's a little bit better than what we've got available. Let's sell this. Let's sell that. We're literally never using this. Let's get rid of it. Anything else that we can get rid of, right? This robe here. Oh, we need this fixed. This is the first time we've used this game. Repair. Let's get this fixed. 900. It's a little steep for us, but it'll be okay. Beautiful. Repair work is finished. Okay. Do we have anything else that we want to do here? Still kind of hang on to those herbs. Could maybe, yeah, let's refill the elixirs that we have used, rather. Okay. We could also buy some of these nuts that we've used up as well. I guess we should go to Yalom. I guess that's like a reasonable thing to do. 55. Do I want to drive all the way to Yalom? I guess I do. Okay. We'll make a stop on the way, and then we'll go to a spot where we can finally use this trident. It's a pretty cool item. Weapon with a unique purpose. Can actually use this in battle, I think, although it's not obvious. I think is going to remain useful for us, actually, significantly past where it's meant to be this important plot item or whatever. Let's go to this islet right here. On the way back there. We can go pay the blacksmith mafia, holding our stuff from us. Oh, I should save the video game, actually. We're getting there. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh god, I keep meaning to bring up this menu, which the A button normally does, but okay, let's get out of here. North Oceania Islet. Yeah, I have the ability to navigate around here, so we'll do it. Hello. Oh, that red neckerchief is quite nice indeed. It lifts my spirits. This really brightens my mood. Put it on the tree. Okay, we tied it there. You're giving the lovely thing to me. To I am. That's so kind. I should repay you. Okay, well, I guess we'll do that. Thanks, buddy. I guess we can cast Whirlwind here. Or Cyclone, rather. I don't think there's gonna be anything useful, but might as well check. Costs us nothing. Okay, that exits the area. We can talk to the people here, though. Hello. The Sea of Time, a massive bank of fog that lies over the sea. All sailors fear it, and rightly so. I don't know if I'll ever make it through, but I'm certain my son will do it one day. I remember once an entire fleet of ships entered the Sea of Time. They vanished into the mists. Oh, he's probably talking about Tolby, actually. Every last one of those vessels was destroyed by the currents. Can I take your stuff? Oh, another one of these? We really don't need these, but it's fine. It's fine. Sailors tell of terrible currents and vortices that can tear a boat to shreds in the Sea of Time. Spooky. When you enter the sea of fog, enter the currents from the direction of the red rocks. Then your ship won't be destroyed, but that's all I know. Might not even be right. Okay. I'll talk to this young fellow. I just want to know what's on the other side of that sea of fog. No one's ever crossed it. One day, I just know I'll do it. I guess we can reveal it here just in case there's some place to dig, but yeah, I don't think so. Okay. So get out of here. Okay. Let's go to Yalom. Have to go all the way down here, unfortunately. It's a bit of a drive, but we'll make it. In the meantime, I guess we could check what's available from the Sylph Feather, should we choose to forge that. There's a decent chance it could be better than anything we have. I hope that's not true though, but I feel like it probably is. Yeah, that would be, I don't know. It's an annoying mechanic. I would like to leave, please. Thank you. Stunned our entire party. Are they gonna like, are they gonna kill us? Okay. Just leave our friends behind there, I guess. Alright. We got away, eventually. Not too bad. Just hug the coast here. It's the fastest way to get there. I try to remember where Talpo Swamp was, because that's not a place that we've visited. And I'm like wondering if we need to. Hold on a second. Where the flip is that place? Where is this place? Oh, okay. What's in this place? Nothing really interesting. There's a genie that we would have to fight, so we're not gonna go there just yet. There's really like not a lot there. That's so wild. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll go there later. Alright. That's fine. Okay, we've escaped. We're living. Let's talk to the price gougers. I wish I knew how much I just paid for this. The robber's blade. You don't say. You don't say. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's garbage. Okay. Let's get rid of this. How much did we just pay for this? Like 6,000 or something? We do have a lot of cash though. I feel we're like solvent for the first time in our history. Okay. We can de-rest the other thing. I don't think it's going to be any good, but we can do it. Oh, actually, it is a mace, so it could very well be better than anything Shiva has equipped at the moment. Shiva's attacks are doing like 25 damage or something, just like very miserable, unfortunately. Let's see. What you got for me, buddy? Here's the item. That's fine. What? That is an ugly looking thing. Demon mace? Really? Unleashes the evil eye? Is this a cursed item? I don't want to keep this equipped if it's cursed. Trade for... It doesn't really matter. We weren't cursed. That's exciting. Okay. We can sell the other thing. That's good. That's good. Alright, so let's take a look at the Sylph Feather and figure out if this is something that we need to do or not. We've got 2 of these darn things. There's only one thing that would be interesting for us to get, which is the Sylph Rapier. And how does it compare to our current items? It's worse than this one. It's probably worse than this one. I have a feeling that we just are going to end up selling these things. It's got to be worse than the Cloud brand, right? Yeah. Okay. So literally none of these are useful. Okay, so let's just sell these. We don't want to carry these things around. We're gonna have, I'm sure, more than enough silly little things in our inventory soon enough. Who has these? You have these? You have these. Yeah, get these out of here. I'm pretty sure those are artifacts. So I think we can buy them back if we think this is such a desperate mistake. But I don't think we're ever doing that. Could also buy this potion, which I don't think we're ever using. Probably. Yeah. We'll buy it eventually, but it's not something that's pressing right now. Okay. Let's restock up on those nuts, because we might need those pretty soon. 15. Get everybody back up to 15 would be nice. Where are my game tickets? Why are you holding out on me, lady? There we go. Alright, that's exciting. That means we don't have to do any more weapon forging stuff here, which is great. Let's get out of town. We'll take a look at that world map again. The next trading location is this one right here, I think. Yeah. we'll be going there soon for plot reasons. So we'll get to make a stop along the way. I don't know if we can like get in here yet or not. I don't remember. I think we probably can't make too much progress there if we go there right now. So I think we're gonna go straight to the Sea of Time. And not delve too much further in there, I think. That's where our next boss is that we did not quite get to make it to, but we'll do that at the top of our next Golden Sun session, I think. Death's this boss? I mean, yes, that's the idea, Cryptid. Also, welcome on in, good to see you. It's been pretty low. It actually has not gone up today, despite the fact that we have fought a boss. I think the highest that counter went was like 8. So we've done our best to make this a pretty difficult playthrough. If you want to know about the rules that we're using, you can check this out here. It's pretty tough. We're about half the level that we're supposed to be. All these characters, I think, are supposed to be getting pretty close to 30 at this point. I think they're supposed to be like, I want to say 28 or something thereabouts. 20, 25 or something. If you knew what Golden Sun was, I'm sure that would make a ton of sense to me. Yeah, that's fair. The thing that'll probably make the most sense is the no random battles one. Usually in RPGs, running from random battles is like a bit of a trap, right? Because the idea is you get experience from the random battles, you get money from the random battles, so you're kind of just cutting off your income of like all of the valuable currencies when you run, right? And the reason that you would run is basically so you can like limp yourself to a save point or something like that. This game doesn't have save points. So running is just generally like pretty bad. However, if you want to intentionally keep your level to a bare minimum to beat the game, you can run from all of the battles and you'll have this thing happen where it becomes very difficult. And so that's what we're doing here. So let's see. I'm not sure. I don't think this will take too long. I guess we can get through the Sea of Time and then save. So we have a little map here that tells us how to navigate through here. That was recanted in a children's song. Calling it a song is pretty generous, but that's what the game calls it, so that's what we're calling it. Why do you choose to do this? Because it's very fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. This is one of my favorite games from childhood. So it's also like not a very difficult RPG. So getting to make it pretty difficult and still a fun thing to play as an adult is pretty cool. But also just to see if it can be done. I don't actually know. We've made it very far. We are like 3/4 of the way through the duology here, basically. I guess there's no random encounters in this area, which I am surprised at. Do we need to go south from here? I think we do. Okay, let's go south from here. I'm not really sure like what this is supposed to be. Like, is this a volcano or something, or like what's happening here exactly? I don't think we can make it through there on time. Let's do this one more time. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's go. Let's go. Great. We need to go south right here. Okay. And then I think to the west here. And we need to go, I think south twice is the way to do it. Oh, you wish you'd grown up with these games and such? Yeah. I mean, I know you like what you like, right? That's okay. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. I think 2 more go down here, I think, right? Yeah, that's the next one. Okay. I have a little map drawn on me on the side that we got from the from an earlier plot point in the game. Oh god, can I make this? I sure hope so. Please. Okay. Okay. I want to go to the sun. I think it's just due north of here. Okay. And I guess we'll save here. Because I think we might encounter a big friend here in a second. You mustache? Alright. Have a good one. See you around. Thanks for stopping by. A pixel boat volcano? I will. I will. Can I escape? Oh, we made it. Okay, great. So I think this is probably where we want to save. I don't know if it's obvious where go from here. Oh, okay. So this, we immediately start the boss thing here. Okay, so we'll reload from this last time, or next time rather. It was a very large friend. Thanks so much for stopping by. I need to figure out where we're going. But this should be pretty tough, I hope. We have one boss after this before we get to do a whole bunch of backtracking. So this should be pretty difficult.